Good morning. Welcome. Hello. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
It's the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk. There's Pat Godwin. Hello, Josh Arnold.
Hey, Chick.
Josh is at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee.
How are you, buddy?
My man over 500 for another weekend with the shoeing of the week.
7-6. That's right. Yeah. And others.
Kind of a joyful night for you.
Oh, yeah. It's
whatever the Cowboys lose.
I won't argue. I like it a lot. Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Little schadenfreude in the world of the NFL. My voice seems to be once again fading.
Oh, goodness, I hope not.
I'll get some tea on this thing in just a second. I haven't really talked to anybody much this morning.
You yelled at me about something.
Other than the dogs. But I think we're good. Now, let's see. Yesterday at this time, we found out that Josh spent the weekend watching the Evel Knievel movie. Viva Knievel.
Yeah, not good.
Is it? No, I don't think it's Viva Knievel. I think it's, is it Viva Knievel?
Yep.
Which is the one with, it must have been the Evel Knievel story with George Hamilton playing Evel Knievel.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Viva Knievel, you get
right.
evil.
All right.
And then,
do you think the Zucker brothers who did the airplanes and all that stuff, they saw Leslie Nielsen on the Evel Knievel movie and just cracked up when he asked that question about, because he's trying to play it straight with Evil in the hospital.
Oh, these are the facts, Evil.
These are the facts, Evil. When he says that, we need that guy's the star.
Yes, we need him for Airplane.
Police Squad and all of it, yeah.
Did you ever see the one, who was it? Sir Laurence Olivier? Medieval Knievel? It's
is that right?
Yeah, it takes place in Eastern Europe.
Now, is that
during dark times?
Would you call that what you just did there? Would that be a joke? Is that what you?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Just
medieval Knievel. That's that period of time. Okay. We have a lot of science news. What is my voice? What happened here?
I don't know.
When did this happen?
I don't know. But he's mad at somebody about it.
Close to 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Batten down the hatches.
This is what happens when you don't treat laryngitis.
By not talking.
Testing. Okay. I'll try to keep it to a minimum then.
Work ethic high, smarts not so much.
Wait a minute. What the hell?
He's all heart, baby.
What the hell's with my voice? Who the hell did this? I sure as didn't. I know that.
Okay. Testing. Me.
There you go. That's a little better.
There we go. Okay. Pat, you got some songs for us this morning?
I'm ready to step in. Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Your guitar fixed today?
Yeah, the guitar's fixed.
Okay.
Anyway, if you want the final of last night, it was Houston 34, Dallas 10. And they had every intention of playing the game last night in Texas Stadium, whatever the hell they call it, Jerry World, Arlington, where they had the fight with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. They were going to play the game with the roof open. Apparently, it's a very temperate in Dallas this time of year, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but as they tried to open the roof, a giant piece fell off the roof down onto the field. Yikes. So thankfully, it didn't hit it.
Wow.
Yeah, but it was quite something. Do we have that video to show Tom? I've caught his interest here with this. It looks like it's just a giant piece of metal, and at first you see it coming down from the ceiling, and it looks like it's not a rigid piece. There it is. At the top.
Right.
There it is.
Oh.
And it comes down. Oh. See, but that is a rigid piece, actually, and then you'll see two guys carrying it away. Look at the size of that thing.
Somebody.
That could have easily cut somebody in half.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
That kind of sheet metal or whatever.
Yeah.
That is
it was just gigantic. And
they
they're
got
going,
lucky.
What the hell's going on in Dallas? Right?
Yeah.
The whole team's falling apart. Even their stadium.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe it was all the cheering for the Tyson fight that loosened it. Or was it the booing?
Well, and that's a story this morning. Tyson got offered money from an adult site for more ass stuff.
Oh, hilarious.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Coming up in sports.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Oh, whoever runs those adult sites, I need them to be my PR agent. That's all I know.
They're killing it.
They jump on whatever's happening, and
There are a couple that should absolutely be in prison.
they have the finger on the pulse of whatever's
And don't they now require an ID to get on them?
Depends on the state.
Yeah. They do now require IDs for everybody involved in the videos to be on them, which thank goodness that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, that was a bad.
But to actually watch them, don't you have to
In some states.
hand them?
Some states.
How does that work? How do you demonstrate your age online?
I've never done it.
I don't know. Try it. This is one of the states.
Yeah, let's sign in.
Sign in.
Yeah.
See what happens.
See what they ask.
Well, is it like a quiz? That'd be the way to do it.
Quiz.
Do you know who Ernie Kovacs?
Yeah.
You would win hands down.
Oh, yeah, they know you're over 18. I tell you that. Do you have any idea who?
Here's what are you under 102?
That would be funny.
Can you name Paul Skeen's girlfriend? Nope, I don't even know who Paul Skeens is. Okay. You're over 18, all right.
I mean, seriously, how do they do it?
I don't
Do you know the song,
Tom.
Freddie?
Yeah, Freddie and the Blank, famous British invasion band. No, I mean to prove you're over 20. You have to prove you're over 21 or 18.
Scan in your.
Scan in your driver's license or something?
Yeah.
Is that legal?
They probably know exactly how to find
They
out
figured it out.
what's going on.
Well, but so anyway, Mike Tyson may be in one of those porno sites, huh?
They offered him the money. That was the story. I don't know if he said anything.
Certainly look forward to that.
Holyfield wants to fight him again, too. That's rumbling.
What?
He's the guy who Tyson
ear?
hit his ear, yeah. I guess they're good friends now. Well, you'd have to be. You'd either kill the guy for biting your ear off, or you crazy bastard, come here. You bit my ear off. Wasn't that nuts?
Come here, Chewy.
It was a different time.
It's because these really are all exhibitions. It's all just for money.
Sure.
I mean, what did they say? The one guy got $40 million. Jake got $40 million. Tyson allegedly got $20 million.
I guess.
It's a nice payday.
I don't know.
Yeah, that is good.
But I don't know how long it would, the Tyson machine, how long it would take to spend $20 million. But it's probably not very long.
Yeah. Yeah, he went through quite a bit the first time.
You got to buy Tiger Chow.
Sure. Yeah. It's a lot of upkeep.
And the women and the kids. And,
A lot of meat.
And then boxing purists say they weren't really hitting that hard, right?
well, no, they didn't. They had gloves. They couldn't hit each other hard.
Oh, they had the big ones.
The 14-ounce gloves. You can't hit
They
anybody.
didn't need a cut man. They needed a makeup artist in their corner.
We should have done this a long time ago. Me and you in the ring. We would have used the 14-ounce gloves. And
You would have sold it out.
We would have.
I can't do it though.
We would have done well. Well, that's your excuse.
Not my excuse.
You have a bad wing?
Puss.
My right arm,
Yeah.
following a motorcycle. My right arm only goes that high. It would be just to hit high, and you're going to nail me. Now I could hit low.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I'll wear one of those big cod pieces to cover my
Yeah, go for the nads.
my daddy parts.
You need a big cod piece, do you?
No, there's probably a lid from a jar or something. Yeah.
Remember those old pictures of Siegfried and Roy, and the cod pieces were quite generous.
Oh, yeah.
Who are they fooling, really? What do you got? What do you got in there? Like a football? That is one big cod piece. Although I suppose a tiger swiping you down there, you really want to have a lot of protection.
Yes.
I see. Well, Christy Lee, what's coming up in the world of news today?
Oh, boy, we have a lot. Do you eat at restaurants alone?
Yes.
Sure.
Well, the restaurants are starting to cater to you guys a whole lot more.
No kidding.
We have hamsters amok. We have monkeys amok. We have an update on our monkeys in South Carolina. I don't know what's going on with all of the animals running amok. And then we have...
Amok.
Amok.
What is that from? It'll drive me crazy.
Hocus pocus.
Hocus pocus, unless you tell me. Okay, go ahead.
Two friends of the show in the news, Guy Fieri and Sammy Hagar. We'll talk about them.
All right.
And video games could be good for you.
All right.
I love stories like this.
What is this, from the 16-year-old institute?
I come for my son.
Yeah, this is like
Video games, peanut butter jelly, and porn sites are good for you.
This is the same every 6 months. You get the one, red wine is good for you.
Yeah.
Brought to you by the Red Wine Institute of Columbia.
Yeah, they're great for problem solving and stuff like that.
Yeah, and these
I
days,
think reaction times,
Yeah.
too.
In the military, there's a lot of...
How about drone pilots?
Yeah, a lot going on there. We'll find out about that. Right now, I was just talking to a friend of mine yesterday. He's trying to get his wife a present.
Yeah?
Birthday coming around, doesn't know what to do. And I said, it always works, is jewelry. I said, ask Christy about that.
That last bracelet, gosh, that's a good one.
Yeah, she's got
Or
that
the
nice bracelet.
Anita stud earrings, the diamond.
Oh, you got those on right now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, very good. Okay, those are from Steven Singer Jewelers, and Steven Singer, by the way, is the proud sponsor of Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks, and the new contest for week 12 is up and running as of this morning. You can make your picks.
That sounded like a question. It is week 12, Tom.
Yeah, you can make your picks today, right now, and get them in before the Thursday night game starts to win that $500 gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers. Peruse the website at IHateStevenSinger.com. One of the things featured are those Anita diamond stud earrings starting at just $298. By the way, these are real diamonds. That's the key to Steven Singer Jewelers. And, of course, no phony sales, no haggling. No nonsense, just easy, have some fun. And, of course, Steven, famous for his money-back guarantee. And, of course, fast and free shipping. Like they say, get those orders in before 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. They're going to be out the door today. That's how it works. You could have them in time for Thanksgiving for a nice little treat. Something to be thankful for, a beautiful gift from Steven Singer Jewelers. Check out the Anita diamond stud earrings and all kinds of other stuff. Go in person at the corner of 8th and Walnut in Philly, or just go online, IHateStevenSinger.com. He's a dog guy. We're big fans. IHateStevenSinger.com. We're coming right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with orange insoles.
Couldn't tell you if it's recently because the
Doesn't work.
cable's out. Okay,
You got to pay the bill.
Yeah, that's right.
what's the phrase about it?
Well,
Yeah, sometimes there's more month than money.
There's more month. There's more month
That's right.
than money.
I tell you what.
Because 25th come around, we damn near started that.
No, I forget. I know these are.
Man, we've been there, though. Chick, do you
These are the
remember those?
Dickey
That's right.
twins.
Your name right?
Yeah,
It is. And you're, what are you, Rod Dickey, and he's what is it?
I'm Dick Dickey. That's Ricky Dickey.
Ricky Dickey and Rod Dickey.
How
I
you
know.
doing?
No, it's
not
Ricky
Rod
Dickey
Dickey.
and
No, Ricky Dickey and Dicky Dickey.
Yeah, I see. The Dickey brothers.
Where'd you get Rod?
No,
the Dickey twins.
Our great Uncle James wrote Deliverance.
Did he?
Oh, James Dickey.
That's right.
Fine.
I kept telling him, no, you need more sodomy.
Yeah, more bunghole. That's
Christy.
You told me I couldn't say that.
Josh is on fire today.
I'm the intellectual in the family, and he's a little bit more earthy.
We'll get back to
Health officials in
I
Canada.
can tell you how old you are just by smelling your fingers.
It's true. Try him. Tell him. Try him.
Well, you're 35.
He's usually right within 5 or 6 years.
You know something?
It's true.
Hey, Josh, and honest to God, it would be worth to dress you up.
What about me? I want to be dressed up.
Get a booth at the State Fair.
Yeah.
You know, dress you up like Ricky Dickey.
Right.
Get a booth at the State Fair with a straight face. Have a sign up there. I can guess your age by smelling your fingers. and see how many people would come up and go, well, this guy can't do it. And
Yes.
God,
Well,
that'd
what
be
happens when he's wrong? Wouldn't they be mad?
I ain't never.
Who cares?
Take his money?
As Josh puts it, you're just doing it for the viral video.
Are you going to take money from these people, or you're just doing it for free?
You say if we can't if we can't do it, we'll give you $3 or
Oh,
something.
okay.
The thing about the Dickey brothers, they always have their trapper hats on.
Yeah.
That's
And,
right.
yeah, overalls, and they're pretty educated. They're not,
Now you wear the overalls with no underwear and no undershirt, right? Little side boob.
We ain't stupid.
Oh, can we do that next summer, please?
We can do it now. We do it for Christmas.
Might be a
I
little
got my
chilly.
trapper hat right here.
He got me a trapper hat for my
Are you going to
birthday.
model that
That's
for
right.
the camera?
I put it up on my.
I still remember when you squirted out of Mama.
Oh, jeez.
I thought you guys were twins.
He's 5 minutes.
Yeah, I remember it. I was
He's
first.
5 minutes older.
A doctor lifted me up, spanked me, turned me around so I could watch old Dicky Dick come out.
Yeah. I heard you almost dropped your dip.
That's right. That's
Jaw fell right to the floor.
That's what a man he is. He dipped right out of his snatcher.
I like that book, The Snatcher and the Rye.
Oh, yes, yeah.
That's quite a book. Yeah, I'm sorry. Christy, where were we here?
Health officials in Canada.
What do you think this add to it?
Could we take a picture of you in that? Because you're...
It's on the.
It's on his.
It's on Chick's Instagram.
Josh, you need to agree.
The Chick McGee, if you want to go on that Instagram.
that is one stupid looking hat.
Oh, dude, trapper hats are the
Oh,
best.
it's so warm.
You need a green
I
one,
can't
then,
wait
or a
for it
gray
to get
one,
really
maybe.
cold.
I've got a couple.
Do you?
Yeah, I love
Got
them.
this snap on the bottom.
They really keep your face warm. They're amazing.
Does the
That
front come
laughs at the
down?
wind chill.
Yes, it does.
Well, you won't have to worry about getting a venereal disease because those are vagina repellent.
Wait a minute, I can't hear you. What? There you go.
Even better.
You tell me if this looks stupid.
What's the big flap with the fur in the front for you?
Yeah,
Are you supposed
can
to
you-
pull it down, but then you can't see?
That's what I said.
It doesn't pull down. What is-
That's just there for fashion, pal.
Okay, because that does look good.
So you take this off there and it cuts
You
the lines
slaughtered
all
some
off.
poor animal for that stupid thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's, right there. That's a vole.
And then the chinchilla's in the back. Right. I got
Hey.
That's right.
When you become the Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So, for clarity's sake, Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal.
Yeah. More or less. Get it? More or less.
Woo! Party! Oh, okay, let's settle down. Because now, here's where I tell you how to become a Bob and Tom VIP. First, click on the link at bobandtom.com. Then, you'll figure it out.
Bofa on the front.
What?
Bofa on the front.
What are we talking about?
D's nuts on the back. The new T-shirts. What do you think?
What are they going to say again?
Bofa,
On the front.
and then on the back, D's nuts, and another T-shirt.
Uh-oh. You're having chest pains.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm fine. I do very well, but I don't know what on the back yet. What do you think? Are you recording this? Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
Josh Arnold, Pat Godwin, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee over here at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. And if you're still using toilet paper, you're still in the horseless carriage driving around town, are you? Is that what you're doing? Huh? Get with the times. Dump your toilet paper roll. Wet cleans better than dry. That's just good science. Try Dude Wipes for the best clean pants down. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick. We're kind of trading laryngitis cases, apparently, between you, me, and Ace. But we'll push forward today.
I don't know how that started, do you?
Yeah, no. Maybe a song from you, Patty G?
I hope that's not your last words.
I don't know what happened. I was fine until a few minutes ago. I thought maybe a little Thanksgiving tribute or something.
Yeah.
Ready? We harvest the fields and celebrate with a meal. I get my gut into Thanksgiving, yeah. Pass the gravy, please, and the mac and cheese. I've given up on healthy living, yeah. Gone is my teenage waistline. I have an expanding waistband. The turkey's fried. There's pumpkin pie for my expanding waistband. Hey, Jimmy! Hey, son, grab my hand and help me open this can. Start up the fire, throw on a nice pork shoulder. There's mashed potatoes and beer and holiday cheer. Let's eat those buns before they get much colder. Gone is my teenage waistline. I have an expanding waistband. Ah, the turkey's basted.
All right. A little tribute.
Blubber O'Reilly.
Very good. Very good. Thank you very much. That's great, Pat. And, of course, you won't be able to celebrate much at Thanksgiving because you can't eat anything, being a vegan and everything.
Might be a good time to change your mind.
Oh, I made it through last year.
Yeah, you did great.
Cheese and the broccoli.
Can't you get a, what's it called, a dispensation?
Yeah, for one day. Even our Catholic Church does that every now and then.
Made a few
Come on.
mistakes along the line, but that's the kind of day you really can't make that big of a mistake. It's so delicious. It's my favorite meal.
Well, then
I missed that
enjoy
one.
yourself. Life's too short.
I missed that one.
Okay.
Maybe like
Tom could kill us all being mad we gave him laryngitis here any minute. You never know.
That's what your dad used to say?
What? There's no way to live, boy.
No. Enjoy your turkey.
That's right.
Time now to review a few of the things we learned on yesterday's show.
All right.
I'm leaving a lot out.
What do you mean?
Some of the stuff we learned I don't want to go over.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right.
A couple of incidents. I was very excited about this story about the high school. I believe it was in Utah. Instead of flipping a coin, they dropped a football from a helicopter.
Anything that
and both teams went for it.
Yes.
Needless danger is your breads and butters. You really like that. Here's what we'll do: we'll get two tigers from the end zone, and we'll put the football in the middle of a turkey, and we'll see.
I just thought it was fun. No?
It was needlessly dangerous, is what it was. A helicopter hovering over a football field.
Full of people in the stands.
Anything could go wrong, man.
It was Monticello versus Rich at Southern Utah University. And the helicopter hovered over the stands and then dropped the football.
Right.
And
they've always done it that way, I guess.
And they scrambled and to see who got the ball. By the way, just in case you were wondering, Rich won 50-14 over Monticello. Wow.
The ball's big in Texas.
Wouldn't that be cool for the Super Bowl? Fly a copter over, or maybe drop it from like a biplane.
Again, the natural question would be
How about, now listen to
you're
this.
the same guy who wants all the NFL teams with roofs and domes. So how are they going to do that if they have a helicopter just hit the dome and bounce off? You see
then you get,
what the problem is.
Well, then you get drone technology involved. And once again, yesterday evening in Arlington, Texas, they dropped part of the ceiling onto the field.
You got to keep up with your maintenance.
Let's see. We had Jumbo Frank stop by. And Jumbo Frank, of course, talking about those great Franks at Omaha Steaks.
Oh.
And
I forgot Jumbo Frank stopped.
No one cared for it.
Oh, boy.
I love it.
I like Jumbo Frank.
I don't think I noticed the Jumbo Frank. And
I know you didn't.
Now that I'm remembering, I heard you do something, and what is he doing is what I thought, and then it was over.
Did Mama Jumbo Frank come by, or you talked about it?
He mentioned her, yeah. But,
Wow, there was a whole scene. I missed the whole scene.
Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed him.
Was I sitting here?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, you were
not coming back.
You checked out for various reasons for various points of the show. For good reason. Let's see now. We had a fun story about Egypt. Remember that one?
Egypt?
Yeah, ancient Egypt.
Yeah, they found a recipe for some sort of psychedelic drink.
Well, they found in the dregs of some old pot, they found some kind of psychedelic chemicals. So
wouldn't it be nuts if it was like Pepsi Cola?
Yeah.
It's a perfect recipe.
You were drinking Pepsi back then.
The hell?
yeah, it was a 2,000-year-old vase.
Yeah.
And they found evidence of a hallucinogenic cocktail they think was probably used during rituals. Wouldn't it be great if it turned out to be the recipe for Kentucky Fried Chicken? And you've got some Egyptologist stuff there. Well, it would appear that the colonel lifted this from our friends in ancient Egypt. It's kind of fun that they were having some fun down there, and maybe bad acid trips and stuff going on. Let's see. We had found out that Betty White is going to get her own stamp.
Yep.
It's kind of exciting.
Next year.
We talked to the late Betty White.
It's exciting, everybody.
Uh-huh.
Oh, come on. Who doesn't like Betty White?
No, it's nice. It's nice.
It is nice.
Pleasant.
Yeah.
Do you go
It's
to
not
the
exciting.
post office and buy stamps?
On occasion, I do.
Really?
Where do you get them?
No, I get them at the post office, and they have the little card with all the different But I always just get the American flag. I'm kind of boring, but I didn't know if you went in and
occasionally,
selected a special.
There's one right by a Starbucks I go to. So
you'll get the special stamps?
It's very
I
convenient.
do at Christmas, the holiday stamp.
I like the Charlie
those.
Brown.
When's the last time you mailed? Well, I guess Christmas cards would be the.
You don't mail?
Are there Hanukkah cards?
Sure.
Right.
Yeah, they got cards for everything.
Holidays, I guess. But
You don't mail thank you notes?
I don't mail anything.
Oh.
I don't say thank you by and large.
Do you pay all your bills online?
I think I'm entitled. What?
Do you pay all your bills online? Or?
Well, yeah, and a lot of it happens automatically. I've taken myself out of my life, which is actually a plus.
Oh, nice. Good to know.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else did we learn yesterday? We had our guest had been, what is it called? Kite surfing in shark-infested waters.
Yeah.
Which
well, he's not sane.
That was some that's some wild stuff there.
Yeah, Pat had a great song about the what's the name of the technical problem they had?
The buffering.
The buffering during the Tyson thing, and as Chick pointed out, the NFL is going to be broadcasting their 2 Christmas games on Netflix.
On Netflix, they best get it fixed.
And millions of people that were trying to watch that debacle ended up watching the so-called spinning rainbow wheel, whatever that thing is.
I'm kind of grateful because I just went to bed and I missed all of it. Now I'm happy.
Ace, will there be any football games on regular television on Christmas Day?
I think there are 2 other games.
Okay, good. They need to have something available to those who can't get Netflix.
Exactly.
And lots of basketball.
Sure. If you don't have Netflix, I'm sure things will pick up.
Well, not everybody can afford certain things.
Yeah.
And I hate when stuff like that. Remember when, what was it?
There are 2 games on Christmas Day.
I was done.
And those are, yeah, shut up. There are both. The common man. Is that what you wanted to defend today? Christmas, there are 2 games. They're both on Netflix. Nothing else anywhere else. Chiefs and the Steelers, Ravens and the Texans. I don't see anything listed.
Oh.
Thursday, the 26th, you got the Seahawks and the Bears. But correct me if I'm wrong, the 26th is not Christmas. Isn't that right? Am I correct on that?
That's your,
except in Hawaii.
This year's the 25th.
Wednesday, December 25th, Chiefs, Steelers, Ravens, Texans. That's it.
Huh.
And then Thursday, and then Sunday, of course, the regular schedule.
Now, I would imagine that those games will be broadcast.
Here we go.
On traditional television to the home team and
I would think
away team.
Yes.
So, Josh, you're...
it still doesn't really help.
Well, I mean, the NFL owns the product. They can do with it whatever they want.
Have subsidies for everybody who can't afford Netflix, and they just fill out a form, and we can send them a check.
I think that administration's leaving.
Remember one year Charlie Brown wasn't available on...
Yes.
Yeah. Once again.
Like, what the hell are they doing?
Well, that's tough.
Get a work harder.
Thank you, Tom.
Get a part-time job.
This is America. We enjoy Charlie Brown.
We had a world record. I thought was super cool. You guys didn't like it. A Canadian band did a concert underground.
Of all the things you want to mention again, you're going to mention this.
This talks about people who work hard. These guys are miners.
No, they're not. They're in a rock and roll band. They're not miners. That's the name of the band, you nut.
I think that's their side gig.
No, it's not.
You see, I knew that. All right.
Were they miners?
No. They're the name of their band.
Sons of miners.
And that's what I asked yesterday. Oh, they're all miners.
I don't think.
Unless you're talking under 18.
And then now we're talking cocktails with a certain future. Never mind. Let's see now. No, MINERS.
Right.
These guys did a rock band concert at...
What's the name of the band?
The Miners and Sons.
The Miners and Sons.
So are they actual miners, or they just took the name?
I don't know why they named the band the Miners and Sons if they're not miners, but...
Okay.
Well,
I don't know.
I think they work there in their regular
Are the Avid
jobs.
brothers, the last name's Avid, I think?
Yeah, that's
right. Is that how that works?
And I believe Josh maybe said that the opening act was the Canaries. Is that correct?
I made a canary joke. Yeah.
And I said it was... That must have been right after you did Jumbo Frank.
Did you hear me say I thought it was Uncle Fracker?
No.
I thought that got nothing. I thought it was rather humorous. They did play, I have the playlist here somewhere.
I don't know why we do this, because all it does is stir up bad things.
Right. You guys are all fighting for the best joke. You're all funny.
And we're all
It's okay.
angry about stuff that happened yesterday.
We're really not all fighting for the best joke.
There's so much new that's going to happen today that's going to piss us off.
I know. Well...
Speak your mind.
A limited amount of time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yesterday.
Wait a minute, hold it. Maybe if you complain about today's review yesterday, he'll talk about it tomorrow, and you can.
Okay, Josh.
This is a bad deal. I'm going to say it.
Now this is where he goes, Josh, what do you have?
Here's the thing. We need to stop this. We really do.
I would, except it's sponsored.
Well, and when it was at the end of the morning.
Josh, who won? I'm going to see if you were paying attention. Who won, and what country did the pupusa eating contest take place?
I don't know.
Do you know what?
It was Honduras.
Do you eat pupusa?
Honduras. Only on my birthday.
Next.
I don't even know why that joke is funny anymore.
It was won by a Mormon missionary, which I thought was hilarious because those Mormons they're so sexy. They get around. They have It was in El Salvador, by the way. Wrong country. So
things we learned brought to you by Sleep Number.
You don't get the $5.
Sleep better together during the Black Friday sale. Save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed exclusively at a Sleep Number store. Tom?
There are two things I've got here that'll make Josh mad before we switch gears.
Oh, I'm mad.
Oh, good.
Well, this one, I find this to be just pisses me off too. That idiot artist did where he took a banana, taped it to a wall, and called it art. Mm-hmm. And he named it The Comedian, which is even less interesting.
The comedian died in Brooklyn tonight.
And apparently it's going to go up for sale, and they think it's going to make $1 million.
Yep.
And you don't get anything.
We get I think a piece of a white wall and some duct tape.
No, but
you gotta add your own banana.
Yeah, okay. And it may go for $1 million.
You know, I don't know that I'm mad at the artist because he is laughing all the way to the bank.
Yeah, good for him.
I don't know. When you work hard for money and you think someone's going to, I don't know.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
And then the other thing that I think you might be upsetting is Christy had this story about a doctor that says you should not sit on a toilet for more than 10 minutes.
No, that makes sense to me. Yeah.
And I never do unless I'm struggling with Wordle. And then, but it can cause, by the way, something called rectal prolapse.
Yeah, that's where your anus falls out.
That's bad news.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's where you when you get up from a chair, not all of you gets up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That happens to ladies in the front too. Ugh.
Oh, sure.
What?
Your telescoping vagina.
Yeah, it's like a wind sock.
Uterine prolapse. Oh yeah.
I didn't need to hear that.
Especially mothers more than 3.
Wow.
And after they're done with me, by the way.
Oh, really?
I've been known to knock a uterus loose.
you uterus loosener.
And we didn't want to do this segment.
Oh, okay.
Now,
it was funny.
Now on tomorrow's show,
and he gets all the credit for it in his mind.
Right.
Now on tomorrow's
no need to thank me.
On tomorrow's show, this segment will feature Josh talking about his athletic prowess in the bedroom has actually knocked a woman's uterus loose. Mark, I hope you're writing this down right now. That's it. Okay. Once again, things we learned on yesterday's show. That's pretty much it. And then, we did have. This is bizarre. Some guy dropped off, 150 boxes of mice?
Yeah, there were thousands of mice. They're trying to rehome them.
Yeah, like more than 1,000 mice, and they took him to a dog and cat facility.
Shelter. And
did anybody think to hold him for questioning or to ask him where'd all these mice come from?
Yeah, or to go get those out of here?
What the hell are you doing?
Let them loose in the woods and let nature take its course? They want people to go and adopt a mouse?
Yep.
Can you imagine 2 hawks in the trees seeing some guy? Hey, what do you think that guy's got in those boxes? Oh my God!
Helen, get up here! You're not gonna believe it.
It's either the gummy.
DoorDash is here.
It's either the gummy talking, or we just hit the mother load.
You know I hate your family, but get them over here.
The Hawk family, Tom.
I just can't imagine going to an animal shelter and going, well, we were thinking of getting a nice little kitty or wait a minute, we can take a mouse home? Oh, boy.
Yeah.
And today's special, buy one, get 500 free.
Or bring a snake.
And how would you know if they weren't pregnant and you get home and you've got...
Well, that's the thing. What did you say the gestation period is 17 days or something?
Among the many reasons I couldn't own a snake, and I know you did, and I don't know if you did that. You must have. They put put a little mouse in the cage for it and just watch the mouse...
Yes.
Shivering before the snake eats it. I couldn't do it.
I remember I did that, and then my girlfriend looked at me and goes, "You're a monster."
And then, but she still loved you because you knocked her uterus.
That's right. Yeah.
Exactly.
So you pick your uterus up. And
this entire presentation brought to you by Tom Griswold.
Now, do you have to, when you knock that uterus out, do you have to kind of spray it down to keep the odor out, or is it just
there we go.
like sprinkle baking powder on it? Or
People know what this
baking soda.
is. They know what's going on here. They know.
Okay, that was great, Joshua. We'll be revisiting that tomorrow. Right now,
Raycon Everyday Earbuds. That's right. Black Friday's coming up, and you know Raycon, they have unbelievably wonderful prices to start with, but they're going to double down on Black Friday by offering Bob and Tom Show listeners up to 30% off site-wide. Check out the latest model of Raycon's Everyday Earbuds with new features like a 32-hour battery life, multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with two devices at once, active noise cancellation, and Raycon's quality rivals some of the biggest names in audio. Raycon start about half the price of the other guys. They're already an incredible deal, even before you factor in that Black Friday offer of up to 30% off site-wide. It's time to save big for Black Friday. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get up to 30% off site-wide, up to 30% off everything on Raycon's website when you go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Don't forget to go to bobandtom.com/contest. Register yourself and pick your picks in the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition, because you could win yourself that gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers. I'm going to announce our winner from Orange Insoles, by the way, coming up in just a few minutes. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Duke, I understand you've got a very special surprise for us.
You could say that.
All right.
Just did.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
This could be complete chaos.
Okay. That's what we like around here.
The bird of America has always been the bald eagle. But there's another feathered unsung hero too. Generation after generation giving up for the common good. Listen to the story, let the truth be understood. Oh, eat me! I'm a turkey. My heart, I'm red, white, and blue. Oh, eat me! I'm a turkey. A true American patriot through and through. 1, 2, 3, 4. While the birds just flick, flap, fly, and flutter. From the toucan to the tiny parakeet. Much meat. Put them with nuts, breadcrumbs, and butter. So, chop off my head and then turn up the heat. Eat me. Ha-ha, I'm a turkey. Stretch out on the sofa when you're through. Oh, eat me. I'm a turkey. Next day, I'll be a tasty sandwich, too. Now, turkeys have their splinter factions. Dissident birds, unwilling to serve. Foul, pinko, sissy, wimpy turkeys. That's right. But the major portion of these semi-flightless birds say, "Oh, eat me! Eat me! I'm a turkey!" Yeah, penguins and parrots wouldn't be the same. Oh, eat me! I'm a turkey! Yeah, gobble me up before the football game. Oh, boy! Acty Gert and Uncle Hank, get that wishbone and give it a yank. Let's take this opportunity to thank who else but me? A turkey, that's right. Eat me like the Pilgrims used to do.
I'm a turkey. If I had a musket, I'd be eating you. I regret that I have but one carcass to give for my country.
Oh, no. One good-looking turkey there, but we're going to stuff this son of a bitch. It's going to be really good, I'm telling you right now.
Turkey. The turkey's being walked off the camera. We have set up a guillotine.
Oh, my Lord, look at that.
What was the budget for this?
Holy hell.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest bird. This thing's not going to kill me this way. On the face of the earth.
Oh, boy.
Oh, just kidding. Happy Thanksgiving from the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bravo.
Wow.
How'd you like your surprise, everybody?
Loved it.
I loved it. He's got moves. I had no idea he could dance about that turkey.
It was like watching a late-night movie. You know, where they've got the production values are a little less than you're expecting.
Yes.
Just
You've finally done it. That was a surprise.
Yes, that was.
Thank you very much.
That was a delight.
Duke, nice work. Nice arrangement of a classic Duke Tomato song.
Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom is Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
That's right.
Hey, Steven, how did you make your living, Steven?
You know, I made my living in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For the last 20 years, I've been a cop.
Uh-huh.
I understand Christy Lee is having some second thoughts about moving.
No, she already moved.
A lot of people don't know, but for 5 of the last 20 years, I've also been a real estate broker.
Really?
We had no idea.
I love open houses, man. Sunday, I show up.
Yeah.
Meet the owners and say, "You get out the car! You get on the ground!" Yeah, it's crazy what happened.
Steven Seagal!
Yeah.
You Steven Seagal!
Yeah, I get that a lot, man.
And then you Steven Seagal!
Yeah. Hey, back up, man.
That's it.
I made my living in the movies.
Every time my ass whooped by Steven Seagal.
For the last 2 seconds, I've been a bitch slapper. Steven Seagal. No, man.
Wow, you have sound effects and everything, huh, Steven?
I have a tribute, yeah.
To karaoke?
Of sorts, yeah. What could ruin such a pleasant scene? It's more annoying than a drunk Marine. What's louder than a busted muffler on a souped-up car? What's irritating when you're trying to think? Oh, you know what sucks? When you just want to drink. It's karaoke night at your local bar. If I want to hear a drunk guy butcher Billy Joel, I'll go to a Billy Joel show.
Hey.
Not everyone's Mariah or Daryl Hall. Some folks were meant just to work at the mall. Pearl Harbor was bad, but the Japanese have gone too far. Oh, I'd rather take a pool cue right in the eye than hear some wasted dude sing American Pie. It's karaoke night, yeah, at my local bar. Who is this American Idol wannabe? Thinking he could sing Bohemian Rhapsody. Please pick a key. If I hear one more version of Friends in Low Places, some local cowboy's gonna need some braces. You ruin Uptown Funk and I'm gonna go and key your car. No Delta Dawn or I want a new
Drop on that red and white mic button. It's right next to the play button. Tell us why you'd like to win tickets to see Rod Stewart and Cheap Trick Saturday, August 9th at the Throw-Off. You could end up a big winner.
Okay, all right. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee over there.
Hi.
Looks like Hot Lips Houlihan. She's wearing her camouflage gear. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Josh Arnold is there.
Did you prefer Sally Kellerman or Loretta Swit?
Was it Sally Kelly?
In the movie, it was. In the movie, it was Sally Kelly.
Yeah.
Well, in the movie, Lieutenant Dish was Joanne Flug, and you could you can't touch Joanne Flug. She is, she's amazing. There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee.
I think I would have gone Kellerman over Swin.
No kidding?
Yeah, she's naked in the shower.
Is she?
Well, you've got a thing about Kellerman because she was in a couple of Rodney movies. Am I right?
She's
on
great
that?
in Back to School, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
I could read you like a
Rodney
cheap.
Dangerfield's asking her out, saying, well,
comic.
how about we go out tonight? She goes, I have class. And he goes, well, how about tomorrow? And she goes, I have class. He goes, well, why don't you call me sometime when you have no class?
That's right out of the Marx Brothers. That's a great joke. Congratulations to Chick McGee, Shoein of the week. Once again, over 500 for the weekend against the spread, ladies and gentlemen.
Season so far this season 62 and 49. 13 games over 500. I can't breathe up here.
And we have our prize picks competition is up and running. We call it Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks. Go to our website, bobandtom.com/contest, and you can enter for Week 12. Week 12 officially begins Thursday evening. At stake each week, a $500 gift card from our buddy Steven Singer at IHateStevenSinger.com. You could be a big winner. Just pick last week, our winner was the only one that got all games correct. And in this case, you don't have to go against the spread, so have some fun. Right now, we turn to the sports desk. It's not just any sports desk. It's the Dude Wipes sports desk. We keep it clean.
I love that. Thank you, Tom. Joe Mixon ran for...
I am not a crook.
It's Mixon with an M.
Henry spelled it wrong. He was drunk.
Derek Barnett returned to fumble 28 yards, and the Texans beat the Cowboys 34-10 in Arlington, Texas last night at Jerry World. The Texans stopped just the second two-game losing streak in quarterback C.J. Stroud's 2 seasons. Before the game, a season, things keep going wrong for Dallas. Debris fell from their stadium's retractable roof. That was opening a few hours before the game. Dallas lost their 5th consecutive game, and Cooper Rush drops to 0-2, filling in for Dak Prescott. Dakota got that hamstring surgery. And yes, that's right, fellow Washington fans. It is Dallas week.
And then November 22nd is just around the corner.
What's November 22nd?
They did kill our president. Yeah. Let's not ever forget that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Book depository celebration.
I think Tom Landry had something to do with it. Now that
Remember the movie JFK? They find out they're like watching TV in a bar, and there's one drunk guy. And he goes, all right, yeah. Like, oh my God, they're all looking.
Oh, that's right,
dude.
And then Kevin Costner in that horrible accent he picked. I'm the best to be an American today. Whatever.
That sounded just like
that. Was very good.
Sure, I did.
That was right on.
Kevin, can we try that again without the bad accent? Okay, take 2. I'm the best to be an American today. No, God bless it.
No one can understand you, marble mouth.
Good Lord. Can we get to somebody else other than Costner?
That part of the movie actually is accurate. If you read about the paper, the week prior to the assassination, the papers were not being kind to the president. It was a very rough atmosphere.
That's why Jim Gasson was best to be in America.
It's getting better. This is getting better.
That's in the Hall of Fame, a bad voice for.
He's got 2.
Jodie Foster, of course.
Right.
Dr. Lecter. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Kevin Costner in that one. And
Quiz Show.
Rob Morrow's a little questionable.
That ruined that movie.
I had more of a problem with Rob Morrow's eyebrows in Quiz Show than I did anything else. They are just on their own. You can't take your eyes off them. They're glorious.
Really terrible Boston accent. Just
really bad.
That movie's so good though that I think it's a great movie. It's okay.
Mr. Stample. I can't remember that because it's not that. It must not be that bad. I didn't remember it.
So once again, congratulations on your successful pick. And whenever Dallas loses, you're always happy. Pretty much by definition. Okay.
Well, but as we all know, Sunday, Washington and Dallas in Washington. Ooh. Washington favored by 10. First time that I can remember them being favored against Dallas, let alone by double digits. And as sure as I'm sitting here in my own filth, the Cowboys are going to knock their dicks right in the dirt.
Don't say that.
The Cowboys will win by 20. You wait and see.
Don't manifest that.
You wait and see.
You can put your money where your mouth is.
Oh.
And if those bastards from Texas hurt my baby Jaden, they're going to have to answer to me. I can tell you that.
Do you feel like you might be humiliated on Sunday? What might you say if you felt any kind of humiliation?
I'm the best to be an American today.
Hey, that's
Can we get that audio?
Kevin Costner as Jim Garrison. That's a tall order.
Kevin Costner.
Is he going to have to watch the whole movie?
That's the wonderful thing about the internet. Somebody's already done that for us.
They got that.
I see. Do we have time to squeeze in a Pat Godwin song?
I can't think of any way to stop you.
Patty, can you do that great song you did about based on the Blood, Sweat, and Tears song "Spin a Wheel"? I certainly enjoyed that.
Netflix's issue, yeah.
The Netflix issue. That's the big concern is that when Christmas comes and they run those NFL games, they're going to have a problem with the stream failing.
Best to get it fixed.
Yeah.
They don't want the ire of the NFL nation to come down on them, okay?
Netflix stock may be suffering, 'cause the spinning wheel just keeps buffering. Turned on my TV to watch the fight, and the spinning wheel kept spinning the whole effing night. Oh, they thought 8 rounds. The fight went fast. The screen was frozen on Mike Tyson's ass. It started late after Mike's bedtime. I'm pretty sure elder abuse is a punishable crime. Yeah, couldn't see the fight. What a sin, 'cause spinning with oh my gosh, sorry about the slowdown there.
Yeah, it just started to buffer on us there. Yeah. What was the show? What was the show where they had celebrities putting on the giant gloves and
Celebrity boxing.
Was that an MTV thing?
They had Celebrity Deathmatch, the claymation, but Fox, I think, had the celebrity.
Yeah, but those weren't big gloves, though.
Oh, well,
they weren't?
With Dustin Diamond, right? And
didn't they do like
Annie Bonaducci.
Oh, right.
And didn't Horseshack?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did all those.
Who did he take
Didn't
on?
they have Tanya Harding in there one time?
Oh,
too?
wow.
Dustin Diamond.
Yeah.
Dustin Diamond took on Horseshack?
Fake.
Ooh, that was a hate crime. Coming up, what have we got over there from the Dude Wipe Sports desk?
Well, coming up, we've got... what do we got? Oh, Jake Paul. There's a lot of betting on the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson fight.
Oh, there was? Okay,
there may or may not have been records set as far as how much money was bet on that. Yeah, we can call it that stupid thing.
And no way that was fixed.
And one of my new favorites in sporting football, the bowl games, the Pop-Tarts Bowl is my favorite for just this reason. They eat the Pop-Tart mascot at the end of the game.
That's right. Okay, we'll hear about that. It's all coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Now, what's this next tune?
Well, this is a love song, baby. You know when you love somebody, but you don't get it back. It's about a girl that did not return her. She already had another love. And it's actually a song about that other love of hers. I can't stop thinking about her, baby. Here we go.
She's a girl who knows exactly what she wants. A man who knows her game and well
is fixed in her mind. A fix that she can't quit no matter what she does. An affliction, addiction that she loves. She spends a lot of time with Peter, and Willie's always up for it. But Richard is so smooth and slick. She loves Dick. Oh, yes, she does. She loves Dick. She can't get enough. She loves Dick. Hey! If you listen to her talk, you think Richard was a cock of the walk. He's good to the last drop. And she can't stop, she can't stop. If you listen to her talk, you think Richard was a cock of the walk. He's good to the last drop. And she can't stop, she can't stop. She spends a lot of time with Peter, and Willie's always up for it. But Richard is so smooth and slick. She loves Dick. Oh, yes, she does. She loves Dick. She can't get enough. She loves Dick. Oh, yes, she does. She loves Dick. She can't get enough. She loves Dick.
Yeah. Woo. Oh. Hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand. Maria, were you a temp? Did you ever?
I was a temp for a long time, about 7 years, and I was like how they make every job sound like, so crazy,
We do things a little differently around here. We're a bit of a nut house. Hold on your hat. It's going to be a wild ride.
But it never is. I trained people in at offices, so I was like, oh, the fax machine's a little tricky. Yeah, you got to dial 9 to get out. No, a lot of people try to use the fax machine. They go, oh, it's not working. I said, did you dial 9? Once a week, Rajiv. No, every day we get bagels in the kitchen. There was week. Rajiv made some mini muffins. That's on a Monday. Guess what that's called? Mini Muffin Monday. I wish offices would be as crazy as they always promise. You get trained in, be like,
take me out of your pocket. Hi, I'm Zachanthos, the talking rabbit. I'm in charge of the volcano. Don't worry. You'll be working for Thor. He's always scrabbling through the recycling looking for quartz. He's a dwarf. Nude. Anywho, lunch is from 12 to 1, but there is a wrinkle in time, so just try to get back any time for the quickening. Your flippers, your barbecue tongs. If you have any questions, go back through the 5th dimension. I'll be sitting there on my lily pad. My only question is, when do I start?
Yeah.
It's a good job.
Wow.
Man.
I love that. Dial 9 for the fax machine. Remember that. Everybody's crazy. No, they're not. Okay. Thank you. Maria Bamford is with us. Wow, that's brilliant. That's very, very funny.
Did you ever work in an office, Tom? I don't think you have you?
Worked in a restaurant, right?
No. It's an interesting experience. Bob, did you ever work in an office?
Oh, yeah. I did a little.
I have issues with authority, you might have.
I know. That's why I was asking. You know what struck me is it's so quiet.
What, in an office?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Well, you're still, that's if people are actually doing work, yeah.
And I had to work at a bank once when I was at temp, and I was stunned at how quiet it was.
And people whisper, you know what the saddest place in the world is when you're the temp and it's time for office birthdays and you didn't get the email because you're not on the system yet.
Right.
And you hear the voice of your coworkers rise from the conference room, happy birthday, everybody who had their birthday in the office this month. And if you cup your Curves mug against the conference room door.
Just hit that little thing. It's kind of a red and white button. Press it and say, hello, how are you? I'd like to win those tickets, please. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey.
Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
McGee.
And there's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick. Now, we have a little sporting news to catch up with. Also, I'll remind you once again, bobandtom.com/contest to enter our Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition for Week 12. Just pick the winners. Don't worry about the spread. Just pick the winners. You could win that gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers. What have you got over there?
Jake Paul's unanimous victory over former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson might have been disappointing from every standpoint you could think of, but it did draw record betting. BetMGM says the fight between Paul and Tyson, the most bet boxing or mixed martial arts fight ever. The sportsbook took 3 times the number of bets and 4 times the money of any combat sport in BetMGM's history. A Caesars Entertainment spokesperson had these remarks. We like to compare the amount of betting to that on an NFL game. We did very, very well.
Oh, I bet they did.
There's the door. He was finished with his comments. So.
Yeah. Here's your money, Mr. Paul.
And boy, this Jake Paul thing, and Tyson won't go away. Adult website Cam Soda says it's willing to pay $250,000 for Mike Tyson to flash his cheeks for 1 hour on a live webcam show.
Just to stand there and show your ass for $250,000.
Is there any way I can host this? Hi. Hi, how are you? Welcome to Mike Tyson's ass. Yeah. In an offer letter to the boxer, Cam Soda Vice President Darren Parker, D-A-R-Y-N, Parker, said, I understand this offer might be a far cry from what you just raked in from the fight, but let's face it, maybe it's time to hang up the gloves. Oh, that's a good tack to take, Darren.
Yeah.
The offer was prompted over 60 million viewers, given a glimpse of Iron Mike's behind prior to his fight with Jake Paul.
Why is it called Cam Soda? I don't get the...
Well, Cam for camera, and I'm not sure what the soda's for.
Who knows?
Yeah.
They just want him to parade his ass around.
They don't even want him to do it. This is an easy way to get into the news.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All for, those guys, as Chick mentioned earlier, they're brilliant.
I mean, for $250,000, that's not a lot of money for Tyson, wouldn't it?
I got a feeling that the $20 million is...
That's what I make any given weekend out on the road.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I mean, merch sales mostly.
Yeah.
There'll be agents' fees and blah, blah, blah. Pretty soon Mike will need the money. Taxes to pay, et cetera, et cetera.
If I were Mike, though, I'd go, $500. Why not? Why not go back and say, hey, call their bluff a little bit?
And it seems like it's up to him how it's presented. So I'd just lay on a bed for $500,000 for an hour with your butt in the air. Why not?
You could do one of those what are those Q&A things called on Ask Me Anythings?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you could do an AMA and just show off your ass every now and again. Why not?
Right.
So he's answering questions while his buttocks is being
or every now and again stand up.
Make his cheeks talk or something.
I bet he could flex his cheeks like that.
Like a Jim Carrey.
Wait.
Excuse me thing.
That was more money now.
Oh, okay.
If you want him to do stunts, if we're talking ass stunts, we're going to get some extra cash.
I mean, you can make your cheeks move around, right? You can do that.
I can flex them, yes.
Yeah.
Now, Christy, if Cam Soda offered you $250K for your butt for an hour, would you do it?
No, I can't.
What?
Here, I'm going to give you my husband's phone number, and you talk to him about it and see what he says.
If he says no, he's wrong. He doesn't love you. Because any man who loves you would want you to have $250,000.
Is that right?
I don't know.
There'd be a slight consultation fee.
Right.
Some other, a couple of other
It's
things.
a bit old-fashioned, my friend. I don't think so.
No one's that old-fashioned.
We were talking about Kevin Costner and his odd choice for his speech pattern in JFK. I'm embarrassed to be an American today. Do we have that? Is that what we've got?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
God, I'm ashamed to be an American today.
Oh, it's too subtle.
I'm ashamed to be an American today.
Is that supposed to be a New Orleans accent?
I don't know.
For sure. It's
because Jim Garrison was the...
Yeah.
How do you stay in that accent through the whole film?
Well, he
did he go in and out of it then?
He's okay. I think it's...
His accent was like a car with no snow tires on an icy road. It was over and around, thicker. And
I think he's fantastic in it, but I also think Chick's dead on. I'm very forgiving when it comes to performances.
Yeah, and the loose accent isn't the only thing that was somewhat loose in that movie.
Oh, I don't care.
Like,
Yeah,
the facts would be.
Good. Movie's awesome.
It's so good though.
Kevin Bacon should have gotten supporting actor just for his one line. I can't tell you. I'll tell you off the air.
This involves his buttocks, I believe.
Tell something, Mr. Garrison. You don't know nothing, Mr. Garrison. Because
Right. I understand.
A pickleball game turned violent over the weekend when a player was kicked in the head after slapping a paddle out of his opponent's hand.
Oh, well, all right.
The social media account, The Kitchen Pickleball.
Okay.
You got that on your saved.
Shared a video of the incident, which provided by the victim, Peter Schonk, S-H-O-N-K.
Schonk?
Shonkadonk. The clip shows 4 players shaking hands after a tournament when Mr. Schonk appears to slap a paddle out of his opponent's hand. And that's when Peter Schonk goes to pick the paddle up. His opponent kicks him in the face, knocking him to the ground.
Yikes.
I thought it was a Billy Jack thing, where he just kicked him while he was standing up. Remember that part?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Gene and the kids at the school talk to me. Tell me about my temper. But when I see a little girl.
Got more action there than in the Tyson fight, actually.
The net falls over and everything. It's great.
You don't think pickleball violence.
No, you don't.
Oh, boy.
They need something like that.
Why?
To toughen up their image.
Oh.
Pickleball is perceived as being something for old people. And
it's only because it is.
It's the #1 cardio sport right now. Swimming is down to #4. I saw a report last night.
Everyone I know
Racquetball and
plays
pickleball is like,
Whatever you're watching at home, don't tell me about it. Okay.
It's a little boring.
Don't you have a pickleball tribute?
I have naked pickleball because a neighbor of mine at my apartment complex, that's right, I'm killing it.
Yeah.
She does naked pickleball.
Wow. How did that come up in conversation?
Oh, is this the...
I'm just rehearsing you for a conversation you're going to have later.
Yeah, this was a couple years ago, right? A couple of years ago.
It was 3 years ago.
I'm going to say at least 3 years ago.
Didn't this young lady express interest in a little bit of the Patty G?
This was 3 years ago, and I
really helping.
I didn't read
I'm helping.
I didn't read any of that.
No, you're not. As usual.
Hey, don't you guys have sex?
Hey, here comes the song.
Hey!
Pickleball, naked pickleball. Too much sun in the summer, it's nippy in the fall. Playing pickleball, naked pickleball. With Esther, Clem, Betty, and Saul. Flapping parts in private places. Esther's hoo-ha's in our faces. Incontinence and eventuality. Now we need to clean up on court 3 playing pickleball. Naked pickleball. Trip and fall and ambulance is called playing pickleball. Naked pickleball. Better wipe twice in the bathroom stall. Oh, no. Boobs are flopping, knees are bruised, hips replaced and backs are fused. Saul's sack is waving in the breeze. Took one to the nuts and fell to his knees playing pickleball. Naked pickleball. Clem's micro dickle is mighty small playing pickleball. Naked pickleball. Try not to fall on your pickling ball. Pickleball's all the rage for folks of a certain age, but nudity is best left to the young. Oh, but damn, they're having fun, wrinkling in the sun. And I had no idea Saul was so well hung playing pickleball. Naked pickleball. Better than a swim or a walk in the ball playing pickleball. Naked pickleball. With Esther, Clem, Betty, and Big Dick Saul.
Wow, that's great, Pat. Thank you very much.
We're on fire this morning.
Now, when is the new Pat Godwin album coming
in? Maybe about 4 weeks. We're looking at 4 weeks. I have some negotiations right now.
Oh, really?
They get hairy, don't they?
Oh, yeah. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Takes a while.
Okay. I'm looking at this video.
Of naked pickleball?
I mean, he kicks this guy right in the face.
How old are these folks?
They're young.
Okay.
Yeah, these are young.
These guys are in their 20s.
Some punks.
The guy goes to shake his hand, and he I mean, right in the face. The guy goes down.
A couple of hotheads, huh? What do you do about hotheads?
Wow.
Walk away.
You got to walk away from a hothead,
walk away.
don't you?
Nah.
Throw water on
I
them.
came into a place and go, hey, where's the fight? What's it about?
You take a hothead head on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, really?
I think the last person in this room that was involved with what might be called fisticuffs would be, of course, Patty G.
That's right.
6 years ago on the lawn.
And this was the sober Pat Godwin.
He's got that Irish fury.
I mean, usually most of your fights involve back in the old days when at least your excuse was you were drunk. In this case, you were sober and stupid.
I thought you were going to talk about me. I got in a fight at the Christmas party, but that was
legendary.
10 years ago.
That person
20 years ago.
20.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. A huge a-hole.
Everybody was on Chick's side?
Yeah.
Was it a shoving thing?
Oh yeah. Well, I made sure he was really drunk, so I shoved him, and he just kept falling backwards for what seemed like 5 minutes, and then he finally tipped over.
No, the good news is his career tanked, and then his life imploded. So what a happy day for me. Right now,
I'm not taking that tack, but go ahead.
It's true. I love the holidays, of course. I've been urging people to do something special for Thanksgiving. Make it a special treat. Besides to the great food and seeing all your family, et cetera, make it special for that special someone. This is where Steven Singer Jewelers comes in, my buddy Steven Singer.
Working very hard in the kitchen, getting ready for the big holiday. And wouldn't it be a nice
Dinner
surprise?
on the table. Dinner on the table.
Diamonds on the table is what I say.
Put them in her apron pocket.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, have you seen something? And she reaches it. Oh, wait a minute. What's this lump? Is this a set of diamond stud earrings from Steven Singer Jewelers?
And what's this lump?
And it's the Anita diamond stud earring set. Can you keep your errant lumps to yourself, please?
Tell him.
All right. Okay. Well, where was I, Steven? Sorry. Steven Singer Jewelers. Steven makes it so easy. You could pull over right now. Say you're driving your truck. You pull over. You want to get some real diamond stud earrings, flawless to the eye, near colorless. Well, guess what? Steven Singer's got them. Those Anita diamond stud earrings start at just $298. They have a nice little case. The shipping is free. You'll have them real soon because if you get the order in before 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, they go out today. Go to IHateStevenSinger.com right now. Check out all the cool stuff. Lots of different diamond things. You've got your bracelets, your necklaces, and all kinds of great stuff that's going to make you a hero on Thanksgiving. Now, I like to say it this way. Real diamonds, real jeweler, a guy you can trust. It's Steven Singer. He's a dog guy, too, so we love him for that. IHateStevenSinger.com. Don't forget our contest. It's the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks, starring Steven Singer Jewelers. You could win a gift certificate. Make your picks before the Thursday game, please, for Week 12. Have some fun with pro football and have some fun with Steven Singer Jewelers. And if you've got a great way to present this other than putting the earrings in the mashed potatoes, which 4 out of 5 dentists don't recommend, and the one that does recommend it out of the 5 wants to get a new boat. So, Steven Singer Jewelers at IHateStevenSinger.com. What's coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we have video games. Could be good for you. A lot of AI this morning. We have AI Santa and AI Granny. Yes, that's
and also a saber-toothed tiger news.
Oh yeah.
My. And an update on the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
All right. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey, Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes. Gah.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
welcome to the wildly successful Mr. Obvious Show. I'm your host, Mr. Obvious. Let's take a call. Hello, Mr. Obvious Show.
Hello, is this Mr. Obvious?
Speaking.
Hi, Mr. Obvious. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I just want to say, first of all, I really love your show. Really enjoy listening to it. I think you do a great job.
Well, kind words indeed. And thank you, caller, for calling the Mr. Obvious Show.
No, Mr. Obvious?
Yes?
Here's my problem.
Oh, okay.
Well, the thing is, I think I got some kind of animal trapped in my house.
Oh, yeah, like a pest problem or something?
Yeah, well, it's even bigger than that. I think it's some kind of critter that's trapped down underneath my sink somewhere.
Oh, my. Now, do you live in a rural section of town?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. I live on the outskirts of town here, and well, here's the thing. I think it's caught underneath my sink, and I've opened the doors and in my cabinets there and looked underneath, and I can't find it anywhere. But I can hear him down there making noise.
Oh, you say you got a critter and you can hear him. Now, what kind of sound does he make, caller?
Well, it's kind of a growling, kind of, well, I'll try to imitate it for you. It's kind of like... kind of like that.
This is under your sink in your kitchen?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you might be caught down there in the pipes.
Now, this is not uncommon for your rurally located homes to have a raccoon or a possum under the house. Now, but you say he might be stuck in the pipes?
Yeah, that's what it seems like because, in fact, I think that's how he's living there. He seems to eat stuff that my wife throws away down the sink after dinner. She'll wash the leftovers down the sink after we get done eating. I think that's what he's eating because I can hear him down there growling and chewing.
Huh. What was the sound again, caller?
Well, it's she'll put the stuff down there in the sink and run the water, and then you can hear him. It's kind of going, kind of like that.
Huh. Now, is there anything else that corresponds with the growling that your wife does there in the kitchen?
Well, it does seem like it usually happens whenever she tries to turn a light on. There's a light switch there. She'll try to turn it on. Thing is, the light don't come on. I think the light bulb must be burnt out or something, but I can't even find a place to change the light bulb on it. Anyway, she'll try to turn that light switch on, and you can hear him down there just... seems to make him mad as anything.
This is in the kitchen under the sink, right?
Yeah. Yep. And, you know, I figure he's caught in the pipes.
Right.
So I figured try to get him out of there. Well, I reached down there with my hands when I heard him growling. And I mean, that thing about ripped my fingers off. Bit into me. Boy, it hurt.
Well, I think I know what your problem is, caller. It's a garbage disposal.
So, is that something like a raccoon?
No, caller. It's
No, it's something littler like a mouse.
No, caller. It's a machine that's hooked to your drain pipe there under your sink that chews up food that makes it rinse right down the pipe there. It's an actual machine. It's not an animal at all.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I never made the connection. She does use it to get rid of the garbage.
There you go.
Sounds like a critter. Just,
I know, yeah, it's not a critter. Thanks for calling, though, caller.
Mr. Obvious?
Yes.
You're a lifesaver.
Thank you. That'll do it for this week's show. Thank you, and good luck from everyone here on the Mr. Obvious Show.
Oh, boy.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
Hey, looking for the link to sync with Bob and Tom VIP? Yeah? It's right there at bobandtom.com.
We're all
for covering for me, Chick.
There's Christy Lee. There's Pat Godwin. Well, there's Josh Arnold. Josh, you're at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
I am. Thank you, Chick. Most other jewelers hate Steven Singer. Why? Because Steven Singer jewelers give you the lowest price every single day. No phony sales or fake discounts. Experience the difference. IHateStevenSinger.com.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. I say it's time for a quick palate cleanser. Are you kidding me? No, not at all.
man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, chick.
Yes, Ace.
What do you call a donkey with 3 legs?
You call a donkey with 3 legs. I don't know what.
Wonky.
A wonky.
A wonky.
Brought to you by Omaha Steaks. Shop early, save 50% off gifts from Omaha Steaks. Go to omahasteaks.com and use promo code BTS for an extra $30 off. Minimum purchase may apply.
Hey, Ace, what do you call an albino donkey?
I think I know.
I want you to shout it as loud as you can.
Now I got it.
I don't get it.
Honky.
Very good, Ace.
Last year, college football, was it the first year for the Pop-Tarts Bowl? I'm not sure, but I really did enjoy it because they had the Pop-Tarts mascot dancing around on the field. And then at the end, the winning team, they slide what looks like that mascot. They put him into a toaster. And they comes crawling out, and they take a piece of the Pop-Tart and eat it.
Oh, my.
This is the start of the game. There's the Pop-Tart coming out of the toaster.
It looks like a giant Pop-Tart with arms and legs.
There he is, he says.
And then at the end of the game, it is actually, though, it looks like that Pop-Tart mascot, but it's obviously made out of Pop-Tart ingredients, and the winning team gets to eat the Pop-Tart. I tell you that to tell you this.
Well, you know, the guy who plays that Pop-Tart was also Left Shark at the Katy Perry
Left Shark, is that right?
That's right.
Wow, that's big in the resume.
Well,
in the world of the head-covered mascots, that is.
At last year's Pop-Tart Bowl, Frosted Strawberry is no more, of course. He was eaten.
Yeah.
That is the finest of the Pop-Tarts.
Now, the 3 new Frosted faces that will make an appearance at the December 28th game are Frosted Wild Berry, Frosted Hot Fudge Sundae.
What?
And a mystery flavor of Pop-Tart. The third...
mushroom and Swiss.
I hear it's a cicada this year.
There's brown sugar cinnamon, the Pop-Tart.
What is it about me? But mushroom and Swiss Pop-Tart sounds really good.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
It does.
something.
It sounds like a quiche
That
kind of
does
thing.
sound good.
Yeah.
What have you done?
Maybe for like a
You magnificent bastard.
mid-afternoon snack, but not.
And so does Frosted Hot Fudge Sundae.
Yeah, that's got to be true.
Well, the mystery flavor will be revealed, and it will be the edible mascot flavor that will be served, if you will, to the winning team of the game on December 28th.
All right.
And look forward to across Pop-Tart's social media pages. The mystery flavor, a previously discontinued fan favorite, will also be resurrected from the Pop-Tart vault.
Oh,
wow.
Big news.
Now, has there ever been a movie scene where there's some kind of chase or something going on and they stumble into a convention full of mascots?
I don't know.
What's the movie where they're chasing? Is it Rat Race where they run into the
Rad is goes
Lucy's?
all the Lucy's at the hotel?
Yeah.
That was really funny. I just think it'd be great to have a scene in which all these random mascots are running around getting in fights with each other.
I forget who it is, but somebody like Capital One or somebody does the mascot, or a lot of the mascots are in the commercial.
Oh, okay.
And these mascots are getting more and more athletic.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the ones at the NBA games are unbelievable. They're on trampolines and they're doing flips.
You know, Stanford's mascot used to be the Redmen, but now it's the tree. It's Stanford Cardinal, which is the color, they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a tree that dances around.
Odd.
Before football games.
Wow, could they get any more politically correct?
I did it. That was the Falcon a couple games at Rockwood Summit High School.
You were a Falcon?
Yeah.
Was it a full bodysuit?
Like tight,
you had
yellow.
You had wings and stuff?
Yeah, and then a full head with a big beak and stuff.
Oh, so you had previous experience when you did Foghorn Leghorn.
That's right.
Prepared.
I may have even mentioned that in my
yeah, in your audition.
Yes.
Yellow tights.
Yeah, yellow tights. Thank you. Yeah.
What was what kind of maneuvers did you do?
A lot of running back and forth, jumping up and down, silly dances.
Picking up cheerleaders.
And it was exhausting. Exhausting.
I bet those tights were Weren't called tights until they put them on you and your hog, right?
They were tight, yes. Now, but the body kind of went over the crotch area. Like you put your legs.
And now if you're just joining us in today's shows, we have established 9 inches. Is that correct?
My ween?
Yeah. That's
just girth.
Oh, okay. Now, are we talking diameter or circumference?
We're not going to talk about his ween.
Whatever's bigger.
Diameter, but that would be.
There must be something.
That would be. There'd be. You mentioned the prolapsed uterus of your girlfriend.
I can only make love to groundhog.
That's a dinner plate, 9 inches.
All of these. He brought all this on as well.
I can only say with potholes.
Is there seriously a mascot agency where all these guys go out for these jobs or gals?
Possibly, I don't know.
Is there a mascot school, like some college that has mascot training? Because again, a lot of athleticism is involved in some of these.
Yeah.
I want to say I watched a documentary about mascots, and there is one guy, and I don't remember his name, but I'm almost certain he came up with and was in the Philly Fanatics suit.
Oh, okay.
Initially, and he came up, he runs a mascot school now.
But didn't it all started though with the chicken, the famous chicken? No,
chicken.
Yeah, who I met, he was a little guy.
Yeah, he was little.
Ted Giannoulis, he was a good guy. He was fine. He was a nice guy. Yeah, he was okay.
But
the best guy I've ever met that dressed up like a chicken.
But his shtick was not necessarily athleticism, but it was gags.
Now Colorado. I watched the Deion Sanders Colorado team this past weekend. Ralphie the Buffalo is a real buffalo.
No kidding.
And the kids who run the buffalo with the straps and everything, they run them onto the field. They're like 4 or 5 kids. They're all on scholarship to take care of Ralphie.
Wow.
During the football. I mean,
makes sense.
It's really obviously.
I wonder if they're like ag majors or something.
Dangerous.
It's serious business.
Yeah.
Because this buffalo has no idea.
Yeah, my college roommate did that at Columbia.
What was it, a ram?
No, the Lions. He did it briefly until he was sadly killed.
Oh, Jerry, yeah. They didn't have proper training.
No.
Well, that was
Bakerfield didn't have the proper fencing in the upper on the west side of Manhattan Island.
He went on to write a book. Wasn't that Claude Balls?
That was his. What do they call it? Nom de plume. How do you say that?
That's how I always say it.
Nom de pubes. What is it?
The Buffalo doesn't know there's a football game. He doesn't know what football is. He's just running out on the field and people are yelling at him.
Now there is also obviously the Longhorn.
Yes.
That's a famous one.
That guy. What's that cow's name?
And there's the horse.
Daggone it.
Some
cow.
I wonder what the most dangerous of the various mascots would be. I mean, a horse in the field.
Used to have a live horse they'd run out. I haven't been to a game in a long time. Do they still do that?
And I haven't seen one this year, but
there's Mike the Tiger.
What?
I think he's LSU. There's a tiger.
Do they have a live tiger?
A live tiger.
Is he on a leash, or is it one of those?
No, they just let it run around. Another great question.
I never saw Siegfried and Roy. Did they have a fence between the audience and the live tigers?
Nope, and they were really, really close.
Man, that's crazy.
Bevo, the Texas Longhorn is named Bevo, and they have like Bevo 1 through Bevo.
We are not men. We are Bevo.
Because
because I like that very much.
They don't live forever.
No, they don't.
It started in 1916. A Longhorn steer was brought to campus on a train from South Texas and introduced at halftime of a football game.
See, that's cool.
Texas and Texas A&M. The alumni magazine editor named him Bevo after a near beer or combining beeve and O. I'm not sure.
Wouldn't that be better? Wouldn't it be better if that was a beaver mascot?
Bevo? Oh, yeah, that's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a Texas Longhorn. It's not the Texan Beavers.
No, but it's Beavers. Bevo's a stupid name for a cow.
I don't think it is. Bevo 15 introduced to fans on September 4th, 2016. Let's see. They also
so a long line of Bevos.
I didn't know that you were going to be angry about this.
Stupid name.
Bevo. He's been Bevo. He'll always be Bevo.
Can you hum the Leave It to Bevo theme?
And Tony Dow.
As Jerry Mathers is the beaver.
Right, but I wasn't.
He's the only one left.
Mathers, yeah.
Ward, you were a little hard on the beaver last night.
Oh, the classic.
Isn't that the classic?
Oh, yeah. That's very nice.
See, beaver slang for...
that's Chick McGee over there. You can see him. He's at the Dude Wife Sports Desk. What else is happening in the world of sports?
That's all I got, Tom. I ain't got no more.
Okay. That's certainly enough.
Thank you.
Can we find out what the biggest live mascot is?
My favorite mascot when I was a kid, the Ohio State Buckeyes, they had Brutus Buckeye.
Yeah.
He's always been Brutus. But they had, I want to say it was one of the first mascot outfits. And it was a papier-mâché giant Buckeye who looks like a giant orange.
With little legs.
Painted brown. But it was just carried by the guy, and his legs stuck out the bottom, and that was the big thing I was going to say. It was supposed to be funny.
Yeah, it is funny.
It's just
like
shat all over.
Like Miss Peach. Remember that?
Miss Peach.
Miss Peach.
I only know it from this show.
Nobody
and
knows
I looked
what
it up
Miss
once.
Peach
It's
is.
Soul.
Yeah.
That was one of the comics when I was growing up.
I don't know why it's taken me 35 years, 40 years to realize this. I don't think I can work with you. I don't know. Don't you think?
I always thought comics in the newspaper, calling them the funnies was a tad presumption.
Yeah. Rarely.
Boy, Brendan Starr sure was hilarious this morning.
Doonesbury, 6 years, not a chuckle yet. Not one. Who did this guy?
The Lockhorns are fighting again.
Who did this guy go down on at the New York Times to keep this thing going? Okay. We have a perfect
Does anybody write a serial comic anymore?
Oh, there are a couple of them.
Have to, I think.
Christy, I've got a perfect segue for you. We can go from mascots to hamsters. What do you think? We could either go hamsters or monkeys.
There he goes.
Just
he's trying to help.
We're
In his
going to
brain,
go to video games because that kind of is a sports story. But
all right.
An Air Portugal flight was stranded in Portugal after over 130 hamsters escaped on the plane.
No, real quick. I want you to see if you can figure out why would they not take off a plane with 150 loose hamsters on it?
But I can tell you why.
Well, I know you can because you've read the story.
No, I haven't. I'm reading it cold. The rodents. Go ahead.
I'm going to guess they could get into some of the works and chew up the wiring.
Yep.
Exactly. Rodents came loose from their transport boxes in the hold, which prevented the flight from taking off from Ponta Delgada Airport in the Azores.
Well, that sounds filthy, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, Punta Delgada. Is that big?
Right in the Azores.
It was her birthday. I gave it to her.
Okay.
Okay. Well, never mind. I'm not going to correct. Maintenance crews spent 4 days trying to round up the animals before they started nibbling all the aircraft wiring. One of the hamsters, once the hamsters had been removed from the plane, it took off to return to Lisbon. 4-day delay.
Wow.
Well, that'd piss you off, wouldn't it?
I mean, think about how little hamsters are and how big an airplane is.
Sure.
And, it's hard to get a beat on them with a tranquilizer gun. I wonder if they shot them or just collected them.
It'd be hard to shoot. They're little.
Yeah,
I mean, you'd have to.
They probably don't allow guns on the plane, I'm guessing. They probably have to catch the little critters. Wouldn't they just start reproducing left and right?
I don't know how.
I don't think it takes longer than a plane ride for a new baby hamster to be born.
Mile High Club.
But,
Well, Josh, you're the one that knows most about it because you were telling me you are a member of X Hamster. What is that exactly?
Monkey update: six monkeys still on the loose in South Carolina.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
So we were talking about Cam Soda earlier.
Yeah.
That's a porno site that wants Mike Tyson to...
That's a cam site so girls can, they sit there and hey, I'll show you my boobs if you give me money.
Okay, but X Hamster is...
a porn, what was that? Like an aggregate site. It was like Pornhub.
Oh, that's a real site?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, now, again, I don't understand the name. Well, Cam Soda, but why would you call human pornography X Hamster?
I don't know. I don't know why they called it that.
I mean,
you're looking for reasons that you're not going to find.
Okay. Is that so if you come on your credit card, you can say, I wasn't watching porno, I was looking for that hamster?
X Hamster is free.
Oh, okay. What a deal.
But don't go on it. It's owned by monsters. It really is.
Okay. What else have you got, Christy Lee?
6 monkeys still on the loose in South Carolina
Roll
in the embassy.
over.
But the South Carolina research facility is not the only place with loose monkeys. Law enforcement officials in Thailand say they were forced to barricade themselves in their own police station after 200 monkeys escaped their enclosure. According to Agence France Presse,
don't do that.
The primates broke out and rampaged through the town of Lebury, which has a long history of dealing with aggressive macaques.
All right,
One
monkeys.
posse-
Sticking it to the man, monkeys.
Yeah, one posse of loose macaque monkeys descended on a local
Boy, we
police
got
station.
posse and macaques.
Yeah. And authorities are reportedly working to round up these wayward monkeys.
They got 200 of them.
Yeah.
Now, how many is it per barrel? Do we have a do we have a solid figure on that?
192.
Oh, per barrel?
That's standard.
So they'll need 2 barrels.
Oh, that game was nothing, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
really
was.
Absolutely horrible.
Barrel full of monkeys with.
Oh, look, I strung 3 together.
They owe somebody a lot of money.
Yeah.
Barrel full of boredom.
Are they in the Hall of Fame?
Probably.
Okay. All right.
We have more monkey news coming up.
Okay. And we had the big monkey story, of course, last week. Or the week before, I guess, was the.
Yeah,
she just updated
I just
that.
updated.
No, the other big one. An infinite number of monkeys in an infinite period of time cannot type all of Shakespeare's works.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yes,
we finally
yes,
cleared
yes.
that up. I bring that up because coming up we have another problem from the world of physics. Einstein's theory of relativity, there's another discovery about it.
It's been debunked finally.
Actually, not at all. We'll be getting to that coming up in a matter of moments. I want to remind you right now to become part of our Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition. Go to bobandtom.com/contest and pick the pro football winners for Week 12, which begins on Thursday evening. We'll announce the Week 11 winner, probably coming up either later today or tomorrow morning. Also, our Orange Insoles winner is coming up this morning. We'll tell you who won that she shed or man cave a little bit later on this morning. What have you got coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we have AI-powered real-time Santa. That's right. When you call Santa, now you get to talk to Santa.
Ho, ho, ho. I am not a robot. Kids, behave.
And we have a kid stuck in a toilet seat. We'll talk about it coming up.
Okay, very good. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Morgan Freeman reading Little Miss Muffet sat on the sofa, eating her curd and whey. Along came a spider.
It's too good.
Down
Perfect,
beside
man.
her.
Can you do Liam Neeson doing one?
3 blind mice. See how they run.
What are they running from?
A man who's kidnapped my daughter.
Right. Do you have any special skills?
I don't know who they are. I don't know what these mice want. But if they're looking for some cheese, I'll tell you this.
Oh, come on. I'm loving this.
Pacino and Hickory Dickory?
Hickory Dickory Dock! The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 3 and all went wee. That's wrong. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub.
What were the 3 men in a tub doing?
A butcher,
Rub-a-dub-dub,
a
3 men in
baker,
a tub.
and a candlestick maker. I know who you 3 are. I know what the 3 of you do. But I'm going to tell you this. This bathtub doesn't have a lot of time.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
The Cowell Cave?
Could you answer the NutriChops hotline for
Hello,
me?
Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. You guys getting excited about Thanksgiving?
Very.
I'm just trying to grind down some beef jerky in preparation for it.
Is that right?
Well, like I told you, it's my favorite of all the holidays because first you get to cram yourself full of all the meats and ain't got to ring the bell at Arby's to prove it. Then next day at 6 a.m., it's hand-to-hand combat time at the mall over the last go wet yourself Wendy doll for your little niece. Of course. I swear to God. And secondly and foremost, Thanksgiving's a great time to argue with your family face-to-face instead of just on Facebook and Ancestry.com like we do regular.
Sure.
And 10 years ago, it'd be all men in the family room, watching football while all the women was cooking. But nowadays, you got all the Republicans in your family hanging out in the study watching Fox News while all their Democrat kids are posted up behind the mini barn smoking pot.
Thanksgiving.
And then all the while, my mom is stuck in the kitchen with your libertarian cousin who's droning on and on about how popular his podcast is and how he's going. I'm going to interview the Dick who came in 7th on the 14th season of Survivor. Swear to God.
That'll be a good podcast.
We're up to 114 followers in 3 different counties. Anyways, the reason I'm calling is I always hear you guys talking about the exotic gourmet dish called turducken.
Oh, yeah, for Thanksgiving, the turducken, sure.
That's where you stuff a chicken into a duck and then stuff the duck carcass into a turkey and then cook it all.
Right.
I mean, sure, that's good eating. It's a good hybrid option. But if you love turducken, you'll really love our Baker family multi-meat specialty.
What's it called?
It's called butt foxin'. It's a butt foxin'.
Yes.
Okay. It's a butt steak shoved inside a fox carcass. Tasty fox, red fox. Fox is then stuffed inside a chicken roaster.
Right. I see.
You cook it at 350 for 3 hours. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Well, get the fox inside of the hen's hard. You're going to want to grease that cavity up real good. Olive oil.
Yeah.
Or if you're in a pinch, butter will work. And unsalted, by the way.
Okay.
Sure.
And man, they love it so much, people will bow dart it. They'll jump on that thing. And worst case scenario, just if you don't have butter, the great spit on it. The germs will burn off in the oven.
All right.
But Christy stuffing a butt foxin' reminds me of the very first time me and Denise Congress got together behind a recycle dumpster at Benny's.
I don't really want to hear about it.
I don't either.
I do.
She was a natural fox.
Really?
I'll say it like this. 2 words come to mind. Super moist and tender if you bend her.
Ace, hang up the phone. Goodbye, Donnie.
Frigamall Records, the same people that brought you the all-bass Christmas album, Amazing Bass, are proud to present Jimmy Pardo's first solo project, Nothing But Air Bass.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Pardo. There's nothing cooler in rock and roll than the bass. And these songs are so cool, I don't even need a bass.
Hey, what the matter
So just pick up your Air telephone and dial. Beep, 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 beep.
Jimmy Pardo's Nothing But Air Bass. Get yours today.
Tickets, use that talkback button on the iHeartRadio app listening to Q95. I'll give you details on just how to win those tickets coming up.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee and Josh Arnold, Pat Godwin, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee. Chick's in a good mood today because the Dallas Cowboys lost. And
life is good.
Yeah. And also, you're over 500 again for the most recent weekend. In
7-6.
Shoeing of the week picks.
Threading the needle.
Speaking of picks, we've got Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks up and running. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. Get your picks in for week 12 of pro football. Have some fun, and you could win that gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers. Right now, we go that way because over there I can see her.
Yeah.
It's Christy Lee. She's at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What else is happening?
So happy to be here today. Well, we're going to learn about researchers at the University of Houston who report that playing video games may actually be good for you.
Houston.
Study involved.
What'd you say?
You heard it. I missed it. I've
been holding back.
Hey, Josh.
Yes, sir.
Can we stop that? Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Can we get your mic muted?
The study involved gamers who were experienced in playing massive multiplayer online games such as World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy. Participants said they developed self-confidence from in-game success. Participants also mentioned the similarities between gaming and their jobs, with games reportedly...
Well, if your job is carjacking, some of those games,
GTA.
Some of those games, very good.
Gamers reportedly say they viewed work as solvable puzzles. Researchers concluded in the study that it reveals how a hobby could benefit your work. So
okay.
I bet a lot of guys are coming up from their basement showing their moms this article. If I had a job, I'd be really good at it. Video games.
Your sons have jobs, and they're both.
I know. I'm just kidding. They enjoy them very much. Today's kids can kick digital ass.
we also learned from science that having fewer friends protects aging monkeys and possibly humans from disease.
Oh,
a new study led by Exeter University was testing rhesus macaques on Cayo Santiago, known as Monkey Island, and found that older macaques are likely to suffer less from infectious diseases than their younger counterparts, mostly because of their smaller social networks.
You know, where their social networks are smaller.
Why is that?
Their friends all die.
Yeah. They can't help it.
I think this may be a double-edged sword here. So they're saying maybe if people have smaller... As they age, they're less likely to get exposed to, okay.
Well, and a lot of older people don't go out much either.
That's depressing.
Stay home.
No, wait a second.
I know.
The study is, these monkeys, the smaller social circle they have, the less infectious diseases they get?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, in other words... If you're around fewer people, you're less likely to be infected by what those people have.
Exactly.
Which I think any logical person already knew.
Yeah,
right?
that's kind of how diseases work.
Yeah. So I'll make this more clear to you, Josh, in your case. Fewer dates, less syphilis.
Exactly. That's right. Exactly right. Yes.
But those, well, I mean, it's not funny, but with small kids going to school, that's where all the diseases are. So, you know,
that's why
you're exposed to more disease than the rest of us.
Let's say somebody in here gets sick.
Yeah.
Insists on coming to work.
Insists on coming to work.
Well, what happened?
Incredibly selfish.
2 other people might get sick.
Yes. Yeah, that might happen.
And not just sick from anything.
No.
But sick by that very same illness.
The same exact germ, somehow.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
And patient zero saying things like, I don't know how that could have happened. Stuff like that.
Sorry, I can't really talk. I've still got lingering laryngitis.
I defend myself, but I'm so sick.
Keeping with our science theme in the
So wait a minute. So what is the suggestion? No, I'm trying to figure out this story. So as you age, you're supposed to have a smaller group of friends so you don't get sick.
No, they're not necessarily saying that.
They're saying that's what's happening with the
because isn't there an argument to be made though that as you age, having more friends is important?
Exactly. I would say
for your well-being.
Yes. That's because we've also had studies that said the more friends you have when you're older, the more you're likely to live longer.
Exactly.
I know. When my mom moved to an assisted living facility, she loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's absolutely, and I know that.
Is that what you told yourself?
No, she.
So he said
When you locked her away?
She drove away.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
You're gonna love it, Mom.
I tied her into the passenger seat of my Suburban, and said, "Mom,
I have no doubt
we were taking you out of the house that you and Dad built 60 years ago, and dumping you, and dumping in this toilet of a place."
Hey, will you get her a second pudding to shut her up?
I do have one minor criticism of that place.
Oh yeah,
What?
Is that right?
I mean,
Just one minor one.
Yeah, and I'll walk you through this, see if you can pick up on this. So this place was great. My mom had her own apartment. She had a kitchen. She had a spare bedroom.
Getting laid nonstop.
Oh God. My mother is so forgiving, but you just got an extra year in hell. But as you'd walk down the hallway, and there were various wings, but as you walk down the hallway, on the doors, they had these sliding things, like you see in offices, where you can slide in the person's name.
Makes sense.
My mom's place.
Well, Josh,
a lot of sliding, huh?
You'd be there one weekend, then you come the next weekend, and
Slider's gone.
Well, there's a slider missing from There's a slider missing from Mr. Cassidy's door.
Would you have preferred the old-timey glass with the lettering on it, and the guy has to scrape it off?
Yes.
Like in the old movies, when a guy would be fired, he'd walk in and that guy...
What are you doing? What are you doing? I got a work order.
That's so much cooler than what we have today.
That is cooler.
We have in this building, we have the little plexiglass holders, and you slide in the name tag.
Here, your fob doesn't work to get inside the building.
Yeah.
It's not as cool as seeing some guy, "Hey, Max, how are you?" Well, another one's good.
Another one bit the dust.
Have you talked to the boss yet?
I saw Max in the elevator. Somebody's getting the hatchet today.
Has anybody had the pleasure of seeing that in real life?
No.
Oh, in those old movies, that's so great.
You mean I don't think I've ever seen it. I'm trying to think if any place I ever worked had the name painted on the glass.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah,
I haven't.
I wonder how they do
they're
that.
like
now.
old
There must
banks
be
and
some
stuff?
crazy space age way to put the letters on the glass and take them off probably now.
Like lawyer offices and things that would be, or banks.
Yeah, a partner, they would change it.
Right.
There's probably an app you point at the glass and it colors and.
But when you do get kicked out of a place now and the key fob doesn't work, there should be some artistic thing that pops up on your phone. It's something pleasant.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service. We certainly appreciate it, and don't let the door hit you in the
Yeah,
ass.
I go the opposite. The fob not only doesn't work, it shocks you.
Oh, that's interesting.
Really hits it home.
I see. We've had, for some reason, what have we had, like 5 macaque monkey stories in the news?
The macaques are out there.
They're
big
everywhere.
time.
And I guess now there's a big backlash in, what is it called, Yosemite? What's the name of that town?
Yosemite.
Yes, ma'am.
Open Yosemite.
Yemisi. It's
Yemisi, where they what is it, 20 monkeys escaped. They've still got a few running around.
No, 20. What are you talking about?
That's a huge business in that town.
43. Yeah, like 7,000 monkeys they have there.
And they have they have 2 facilities. One of them is on some island.
Yeah.
Monkey Island, sure.
No, I mean, seriously, and they export monkeys all over the world for scientific purposes. And of course, now there's a backlash from various animal groups. So.
Of course.
But when you think about thousands of monkeys, only a handful got out. They got to be having a blast.
I have no
these
doubt.
last 6 are like, I ain't going back there.
Wow, man, they're partying it up.
Do you know that they're telling people to keep their windows shut?
Of course. They'll come in.
Yeah.
How funny would that be?
I'd love it. I'd keep it.
You would keep it?
Oh, God, yeah.
You don't want.
Oh God!
You don't want a monkey.
You don't know that?
Oh, you don't want one. You ever seen a monkey, like a southpaw monkey, heave a poop?
No, I haven't.
No.
Here comes the slider.
Put a little diaper on them.
Where does the southpaw detail work into this?
Well,
story?
because we were talking to Christy's friend, the orangutan expert, and he said that on the at least of the anthropoid apes, about 50% of them are lefties,
right?
Which I thought was fascinating. That's the kind of stuff you learn on this show.
I learned nothing.
That means 50% are right-handed.
That guy taught us nothing. You couldn't trust him. He didn't even know how to pronounce orangutan.
He's the Warren Spahn of orangutan. What's coming up, Christy Lee?
Well, we have more science in the news. In fact, we have Albert Einstein's theory of relativity coming up. We have AI-powered Santa and Grandma, and we have a toddler with her head stuck in the toilet. We'll talk about that.
Okay, it all sounds good. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is Orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with Orange insoles.
I am a turkey bird. I live a turkey life. I got me 13 turkey kids and a little turkey wife. I get a lot of corn and wander around the pen. Have a drink of water, then I have some corn again. A feather sticking out, a pecking on the ground. Come on, check me out. I'm strutting all around. Dangly noodle hang thing, and growing off my face. Looking good, only thing to say is my big brother Jake, he always was the smarty. He heard that November ends, we're going to a party. Going to a party, I'll be the guest of honor, where they will present to me a red pop-up thermom. Had a little dream, all the good china. You know I like cranberries, lighting the candles. Pass me the rutabaga. Any corn left? I'm getting kind of sleepy. You ate me too much? Boy, I'm stuffed. I am a turkey bird. I live a turkey life. I got me 13 turkey kids and a little turkey wife.
Lavelle, you have, is it your wife's dog, the Shih Tzu?
Yeah, it's a Shih Tzu.
Okay.
Japanese for crap through the house.
You were saying you wanted to get a new dog, so we were giving you some dog tips. Now, I'm a big fan of the Golden Retriever.
Oh, man.
Maybe I could see you with a Golden Retriever.
No, man, that's not a black dog. I'm sorry. Them Golden Retrievers need love. Black dogs, we chain them to a tree, with a truck chain, and you ever see at the real black people house, the dog be running around the tree on the truck chain. He don't even bark no more. He just yelling, help, 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 help. Somebody give me some help. Call the dog whisperer. Give me some help. We don't take our dogs to the doctor. Come on, man. But it's just the thing about it. I want a dog. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to have a dog, I want a man dog.
You need a Rottweiler.
Yeah, Rottweiler, a pit bull, a mastiff, or a mutt mixed with Rottweiler, pit bull, mastiff. A little mountain lion in him. I can't pet him, but he scared me to death, but I take him out anyway. Because like that, I'm looking at this. I'm thinking of this. We in 2010. You don't know what's going to happen. I might be the last man on earth, like I Am Legend. And I don't want to be out here as I Am Legend and got a Shih Tzu as my guard dog.
It's not going to eat zombies.
Right. He's not going to eat zombies or demon dog. He's going to jump in my pocket. Do something. Do something. They're messing up my coat. You lousy Shih
But you dip a zombie in grape jelly.
Hey, I don't know how. Hey, let me tell you something. I'm going to eat him before he eats me. Especially if I'm the last man on earth. Who you going to tell?
That's right.
But I mean, I don't like German Shepherds, but I do. I want a dog that people are scared of. And see, I live in a studio city in California where it's dog lover haven. Dogs walk around with sweaters on, and they got bottles of water. You got to pick up their poop, man. Come on, man. I'm glad my dog little. Poop ain't that big, because if he pooped like some of these dogs, a mountain of poop, and they got to shovel it up into a little plastic bag. And the dog look like you better get it before you get a ticket.
In your case, obviously, since your dog does it primarily in your home.
Right. Well, but he don't do it in the house no more because I laid down the law.
Oh, did you now?
Yeah, that's what.
How'd that go?
That's what newspaper subscriptions
sounds like there was an incident.
It was his butt was sore. I'm gonna let you know that.
Here's what you do.
Yeah, right. I know. People are dog lovers, and you don't want to be offending nobody. Like, oh my God, because people treat dogs better than they treat adults. You know, I'm for real, man. I was watching Animal Planet one day, and there was a guy out in the water drowning, and there was a dog out there drowning, and they threw a life preserver out there, and they say, put it around the dog. We'll get you next. People love dogs. And my neighborhood, I want to shake it up, you know, because I live, there's all these nice-looking dogs running around. They all walking around, bougie little uppity dog show dogs. I want to have an animal that ain't nobody going to, you know, be able to feel safe around, like a hyena.
A big ugly dog.
Like a hyena. Or a baboon. You know, a baboon, you have a baboon on a leash.
No, yeah.
Oh, my God. That would freak somebody out, because a baboon not only will eat you, it will grab hold of you and eat you while you're looking at you. Right. That's a pet.
Wow. I want a pet I can fight off.
Those scare me.
I'm like, bad shockma. I don't want no cutesy wuzzy dog. I mean, my dog got to be able to do something. I'm sorry. I mean, my dog, the dog we got now, he's just
doesn't do anything.
He don't know no trick, but he know how to get the food.
What's his name?
Big Larry.
Big Larry.
Of course. What else would it be? What does he weigh?
He's a little pipsqueak dog.
10 pounds?
I mean, he's probably about 9 pounds.
Okay, Big Larry.
Big Larry, yeah, we call him Big Larry. I just kind of gave him a big name, you know, since he was a little.
Trying to help him out a little bit.
Yeah, he's a pet shop dog. You know, I hate pet shop dogs. I like Humane Society dogs because they appreciate you when you come in there. Them dogs put on a show for you, man. I mean, you talking about the chorus line. Please take me home. They're about to kill me.
In the family. Coming up, details on how to win tickets to see Rod Stewart and Cheap Trick.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello, Chick.
Hey, there's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
At the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair, there's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee. We're going to be visiting with Costaki Economopoulos, our NFL correspondent, shortly. Also, comedian Alex Price will be joining us. I will quickly urge you to go to bobandtom.com/contest, enter our Pigskin Picks competition. Each week, a gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers. And week 12 begins Thursday evening. Right now, we turn it over to the Silac News Desk with Christy Lee.
I think we have Costaki.
Oh, we do have Costaki already? Oh, there we go.
There he is, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Hey, Costaki. Brightly colored red shirt today. You look good.
Oh, thank you, sir.
That's kind of pink, but okay, Tom.
Oh, okay. Reddish pink.
Sort of a bandana red. That's, you know.
That's very nice.
I think it's pink.
Are those your gang colors?
Wow.
Yes.
That took an awful turn. Okay, how's it going, Costaki?
Hey, Costaki, I didn't realize you were already ready. Okay, what's going on? Tell us about the NFL.
Let's make fun of the Cowboys. That's always fun.
Yeah, let's go. Do it. Yeah.
Just before the start of the Monday night game, the pieces of the retractable roof fell away and onto the field. Jerry's world is falling apart, literally. Metaphor alert. Even the stadium is tired of watching the Cowboys play.
Oof, oof.
You know, it's depressing when your roof tries to throw itself off the roof. If you think the roof is open so God can watch, you have to see the roof is collapsing. It's part of the Yelp review. It's not good. They're remaking North Dallas 40, but the sequel is called North Dallas Down by 40. Am I right, everybody? All right.
They're not winning, you see. Yikes.
I bet Cowboys fans are statistically less likely to get divorced because they're willing to hold on all this time because it was great in 1994. What if we find out that Jerry Jones is a vampire who can only survive by drinking the sadness of the fans? He's going to live forever. Coach Kellen Moore said in Dallas, you have to call plays according to the sun. At first, I thought he meant Stephen Jones, Jerry's kid. No, not the sun. the sunlight. There's been a sunlight story. That should keep the look. They should look. I got tongue-tied. I'm so excited about this joke. That should help them look in step with the modern game. You got the call sheet there and a sundial. That should really, that should help. All right. Let's make fun of the Jaguars, too. The Lions beat the Jaguars 52-6. The Lions scored touchdowns on their first 7 drives. The Jags were 14-point underdogs. They did not cover. There was no covering at all. It was like Mike Tyson's ass.
It was bare, you see. His buns.
Jaguars quarterback was missing. Trevor Lawrence missed the game, so they were 1 jag off. That was part of the problem. Lions go easier on baby deer. Oh, my goodness. If the Lions are atop the food pyramid, the Jaguars are plankton. Plankton must eat something. The Jaguars are that. Whatever that is.
Whatever plankton eats.
Lions scored 52. It's like they're making up for all those points that ever scored the last 4 decades. It's all. The Lions outproduced the Jaguars 645 yards to 170. All right, Chick, listen to this stat. This is the largest margin since 1979, when the Rams had 482 yards and the Seahawks had -7. Oh, boy. On the day, -7 for the game. Oh, I don't know how prevalent fantasy was then, but that's a bad day for your Seahawks.
Yeah.
Those are better margins than the price of printer's ink.
I just bought a new printer. The ink was so expensive. Thank you.
That's a big margin. Yeah.
Big margin. That is a movie theater popcorn margin.
That's a big. Jaguars coach is on the hot seat. His seat is so hot, his kids are playing The Couch is Lava. The Jaguars need to fire everybody. Fire the spots on the Jaguars. Become the Cougars. Those are named to Florida. 47-year-old chicks at the bar. You know, they're there. Bengals, Niners, and Ravens lost. They're just not as good as you want them to be. They're like my relationships. Like, we had some good times. At the end, the Ravens couldn't make 2 points. Sounds like my marriage. All right, everybody. Hey.
Couldn't get 2 points out.
Really? You didn't want to take it up. She wouldn't let you take it up the middle.
Whoa! No.
You couldn't go deep.
Oh, sure, at the beginning. Yeah, sure, not at the end. Changed the whole construct. The Chicago Bears lost their 11th straight game to the Packers. Wile E. Coyote had a better record. Is it really a rivalry if you lost 11 straight? That seems more like a dominatrix situation. The Bears fired their offensive coordinator, which is like the orchestra playing on the deck of the Titanic, firing the violinist. Like, it's a little late. I don't know. Draft analyst said quarterback Caleb Williams is a sure thing. And then coach Matt Eberflus said, hold my Bears. I can't believe Eberflus isn't a Swedish cold remedy. All right, here's the closer. In 2026, the NFL is looking to play a game in Australia. People in Australia always say the same thing. It's not that far. Yeah, it's on the other side of the earth. If Australia were any further away, it would be closer. The only thing further away is the Panthers Super Bowl appearance. Good night, everybody.
Oh, thank you very much. Now, Costaki, did you watch any of the Tyson fight, if you will, on Friday night?
I did. I'm not sure I should have. It felt like a waste of time, but I was there for a good hour.
Well, as Chick pointed out, if they don't fix that buffering problem when they have those 2 NFL games on Christmas Day, yikes.
Yeah, no kidding.
I imagine. Yeah, that memo went out very early Saturday morning. Dear Netflix, get your together.
Yep. They're going to do Christmas? Is that the games they're getting?
Yeah, 2 games only on Netflix. Yeah. And then I guess the Thursday, the game after Christmas Day, is also only on Amazon Prime. So,
the Black Friday game.
Yeah, I guess it's a
It's a Thursday night game. That's how they're-
the home teams, they will have a chance to watch it on over-the-air television, but they do that with all the games.
Yeah. Costaki, how's your condom box?
Same. No,
Oh, really?
The report here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you forget about this angle of questioning, please?
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll forget about it if he has some kind of prop indicating what's going on.
That's a terrible idea.
Like we'll see that thing over his right shoulder.
Yeah, what is that?
Poster? Yeah.
What is that, like the Oscar Awards? What, it says
It's the
20.
20th anniversary poster for Acme Comedy.
That is what it is. Yeah, that's right.
Huh.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a
It's
picture?
one of the great clubs.
Is there a picture of you on there?
Oh, yeah.
Well, why would he put it up there if his picture wasn't on it?
Jake Johansson, there's this Chad Daniels, a lot of the characters David Crow.
Oh, good. Well, so put a pin in Chad Daniels' face when you get back to that box, if you know what I'm saying.
A little
subtle. I won't say a word.
Just because he's not using the condom, for all we know, he's getting blown across the country.
Well, it depends. It is that time of year. The winds have picked up.
Yes, that's what he
Thank you, Josh. Well, Costaki, do you have any gigs coming up?
Yeah, I'm doing a couple gigs in Wisconsin this weekend, Weston and Wisconsin Rapids. Cool. And I'm headed to Louisville, the Caravan, in a couple weeks.
I was just there. It's awesome. It's a great club.
That is awesome. That's one of those clubs that you don't want to see it with the lights on, but it's got a gritty soul.
It's wonderful. Yes.
Perfect. It's awesome.
You're exactly
It's been there forever.
Great.
Yeah.
And now Costaki will be asked to dust the place when he gets there.
No.
My table is nice and clean.
I think it's the same rug that was there at 82.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see where that vomit stain from Richard Jenny.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Sadly, the semen stain is from John Fox.
Yeah, Fox worked that club.
Okay. Thanks, Costaki.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Certainly appreciate Mr. Economopoulos. Right now, we all appreciate security and feeling safe and secure at home or right here in our studio where we have Simply Safe.
That's right. Simply Safe set us security cameras to use here at the studio. Now every hall and door is protected with Simply Safe camera. Only the best for us, people. You know that. And Bob and Tom listeners can enjoy Simply Safe. Get 60% off today just by visiting simplysafetom.com. Simply Safe, a new way to protect your home that stops intruders before they break in. Old school systems only take action when somebody's already inside. Well, that's too late. Simply Safe's Active Guard outdoor protection changes the game by preventing crime before it even happens. That's right. If someone's lurking around, agents can see them in real time, talk to them directly, set off spotlights, even call the police before they've had a chance to break in. No long-term contracts, no cancellation fees, and it's around $1 a day. Simply Safe offering Bob and Tom Show listeners exclusive early access to their Black Friday sale. This week only, get 60% off any new system with a select professional monitoring plan. It's their best offer of the year. Head to simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. And I will remind you once again that Costaki is out there, and you can go see him once again this weekend. It's going to be the Weston, Wisconsin, Dales Weston Lanes on the 22nd, the 23rd. It's Wisconsin Rapids at the Hotel Mead. Go see Costaki live and in the flesh. So that's just around the corner. We're coming right back. Christy, what have you got over there?
Coming up, we're going to talk about our AI Santa, and we also are going to talk about the growing number of solo diners out there. I know you hate to eat alone.
I will
there are
on
a lot.
occasion.
When?
Sometimes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about the rise of solo diners and what restaurants are doing for them. And there's been a tequila hijacking. We'll talk about that.
Okay, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say? Deep Heel Cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from The Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
This room just got so much more handsome because in the studio, on his way to the legendary Go Bananas in Cincinnati, Ohio, it will be Greg Hott. He's right here with us. Hey, Greg.
Hey, I'm all excited. Thanks for having me here, everybody. Hey, it's Friday. Come on. Go to your boss's office and say, what this company needs is a trampoline. You know me. I've got volume control issues. Give me a hand. I was born 8.5 months early. Come on. You know me. Comedy's not my thing. Let's go.
Friday starts the week.
I'm the guy that invented peel and eat shrimp. Come on. Look for me in my new show. I'm the star of Dog Walker, Texas Ranger. Check it out. Animal Planet. You got to wake up pretty early in the morning to outsmart me.
How early?
8:30 ought to do it. Come on. Hey.
Greg Hott is here with us. Hey, Greg, how are you, sir?
I'm great.
Looking very, very handsome. Greg, of course, veteran of the Marine Corps.
Hit him in the head. We don't have all day. Too slow. Get back.
As you can see.
My new thing, Tom, is acting. I'm a great actor.
I didn't know this.
I've been going to acting classes.
Oh, do a scene for me.
I kid you. Okay, well, I gave Chrissy some lines.
You did? Oh.
And we'll do our acting scene.
Okay.
'Cause I've taken like over 20 hours of acting classes.
Wow.
I kid you not. All right, we're going to do a scene. Go ahead, Christy. Go ahead.
Greg, you're unapproachably handsome, and it's impossible not to dream about you.
Why don't you just do the lines, Christy? We can talk about this after the show. Do the bit. Try the second line. Do the second. Forget the first and do the second line.
But Greg, when you walk past me and my girlfriends with your totally realistic hair color, how could we be expected not to fling our clothes against the wall?
Can we do some comedy?
That's what I'm reading.
Do the stuff read what I wrote.
I'm reading.
All right,
what
forget
you
it,
wrote.
Tom. What's in the news? She won't do it. She won't do it.
Here, give me the lines. Let me try.
That's what is written on
Just
this
give
page.
me the paper.
You read it.
Okay.
I think what Greg is suggesting here.
She's obviously in love with Greg.
Right, exactly, yes.
She won't even do the bit.
No, she won't.
She can't help
She's
herself.
too hung up on you.
It's embarrassing for all of us.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
Hey, looking for the link to sync with Bob and Tom VIP? Yeah? It's right there at bobandtom.com.
No, I'm not trying to be critical. I'm just. This is what the Surgeon General is saying.
I know.
So
I think those women who can't are pretty much, by and large, selfish, aren't they?
Screw you, chick.
Yeah.
Don't you wish just once they'd have a day, one day a year, where you could say whatever you wanted in the radio? Just so that one time.
I'm over here working, okay?
You know what you could do?
What?
Walk in there and have Dean do it for you. You walk in there, tell Chick what you want to say, and he can fix it for you. A few minutes ago, Chick said something mean to Christy, and she...
I didn't. Was that mean? I was
Yes,
just
it
making
was.
an observation.
I was saying that some women are unable to breastfeed for a number of reasons, and you said...
The main reason I can think of is because they're selfish.
Okay, so Christy
She
wanted...
seems very well adjusted
Right
and
now.
very
Christy
intelligent.
wanted to respond, and I have great faith in our editor.
Me too, because if
Christy
not, I've
wanted
lost
to
my job.
respond.
We now have the response.
Okay, go ahead, play it.
Hey, chick, you. You've never had to breastfeed. You don't know what it's like. You're a ignorant, stupid son of a bitch. So shut your mouth, you stupid ass.
You know, that last beep could have used a little more words.
A little less a little less...
And not so much hole. A little heavy on the hole on that one.
Hi, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Tom, of course, as you could hear, they're having somewhat of a fit. Christy and Pat, Josh, Ace, I'm Chick. We're all here. We have a special guest, Tom.
We do indeed. We're going to meet comedian Alex Price, distinguished comedian, and we'll find out more about Alex in a matter of seconds.
Hi, Alex.
Hi.
I have not met you yet, and I have not even seen you, and I was expecting a different voice. So can you say hello again?
Hello.
There you go.
I'm having a hat envy right now. That's a good-looking Expos hat you got.
Thank you.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, wow. And since this is radio, I will point out that you're a man of a certain size.
What's your stat? How tall are you?
I'm 6'9".
Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you are also a stout fellow.
Oh, yeah. I am a lot to deal with, yeah. There's a lot of real estate here, yeah.
You're a big man.
Yeah.
And just since I know your voice does not necessarily indicate that.
No, I have a very cartoony, preteen, voice. Yep.
Okay. Because I want people listening to understand.
I could do the radio voice if you want me to do, but no, I have a very high. So when people hear me, because I'm a bouncer during my day job, and so when I ask people for IDs, they're just like, "What's going on here?"
You're a bouncer?
Yeah.
Wow, cool. Is this a nighttime gig? Or?
Well, I used to do it in the night, but now I'm in the mornings. But I mean, honestly, I could stand outside of a McDonald's and people are going to hand me their ID.
What do you have to bounce?
I was going to say, do you mind if I ask? Who needs a bouncer in the morning?
Beauty salon. Things get tough out there.
I mean, one would guess strip club.
It's a wine and canvas place. No.
They get rough there.
I don't mess with those, Karen.
Yeah, I mean, I used to be a bouncer at a bar, and then I've kind of shifted into more of a managerial type role.
Okay, so it's not a strip club, because that was I was thinking third shift. Third shift strip club. Have you ever worked a strip club?
I've been to a strip club. I've never worked one.
Are they 24 hours?
Not necessarily, but some open for breakfast.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially if you've got a place that has a big third shift crowd.
Right. That makes sense.
I don't want to be in a country where they don't have 24-hour strip clubs. What are you talking about? This is America.
But you have, Alex Price, our guest, you have attended a strip club.
Yes, I have attended a strip club.
Do the ladies find you somewhat intimidating because of your enormous size?
I think once they hear my voice, they're just like, he's a giant teddy. I get the giant teddy bear type.
I see.
Type deal.
I see. Okay, good. We've established that. You
They're always on top.
Currently work as a bouncer.
Women like to climb me.
I was going to say.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
There's lots of pictures with me just holding two women, Andre the Giant style, on my shoulders.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, cool. Hobbies?
I eat. I may or may not partake in a leafy green substance.
And I'm guessing, judging by your size, it's not salad.
You don't have to put up with that, Alex. You can pound him.
I don't think any of us could stop you, and we won't if we could.
No, you're talking about the reefer, the marijuana. Yeah, I'm hip to this. I know what's going on.
Yeah, you're hip. Yeah.
The one thing I do know about Indiana potheads is they all know exactly how long it'll take to get to Michigan at any given time.
So this is a situation in which the legal states are a certain distance away, of course.
Yeah, I travel all over the country, so doing comedy, and so I usually ask on stage when I get to a place, is weed legal here? And one time a guy just said, kinda. And so I was like, well, I kind of can't fit in the back of a squad car, so I think I'm just going to be okay.
Yeah, there is an app. Someone told me this last week.
Yeah.
There is an app that tells you where it's legal, because it's very confusing.
It is.
Yeah. It's called Weed Maps.
What is it?
Weed Maps.
Weed Maps. And is it half the states yet?
I think it's over half, like 27, 28.
But some of them, isn't it very complicated? In some states, it's prescription.
Ohio is working its stuff out. And then I think Idaho just passed and Oklahoma just passed.
Okay.
So. All right. So we'll try to keep you in touch with what's happening there. Are you looking it up, Christy?
Yeah, 24 as of April of 2024. So since we've had a new election, that's probably going to change in 2025.
How about the District of Columbia?
Oh yeah,
that's
they've had
legal.
for a while.
Good. Let's get them
Why
high.
you want
Get them high, then they can get even less done.
Yeah, but I think most of that's for glaucoma.
Christy Lee is over there at the Silac News Desk. We're visiting with our guest comedian, Alex Price. Have we got any interesting stories over there?
Yeah, the White House Christmas tree slated to be cut and transported from a North Carolina farm tomorrow.
Christy, you may be answering this later in the article, but do they always use the same farm?
They do not.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I don't believe so, because this particular farm was in western North Carolina, and they were hit by Hurricane Helene, remember, really badly? So it's kind of a representation of that whole area, which is a really...
Was it knocked over by the hurricane, or did they cut a new one?
This one?
No, I got to cut it tomorrow. No,
this one was not knocked over by the hurricane, but...
well, that's cool. It's got to be an honor for the farm.
This is the White House, not the Rockefeller Center.
No, this is the White House.
The Rockefeller Center's up.
It's up, yeah.
But it's not decorated, but the scaffold's up.
Yeah. Yeah, they brought that down. I saw a video of
Last
somebody.
week?
Yeah.
Last week.
You know,
It never occurred to me that they would need scaffolding, but of course they do.
I think I watched, you know me in documentaries, there's a documentary series on HBO called How It Works with John Wilson or something like that. And he did
the scaffolding episode?
The scaffolding episode. And they have the most scaffolding in New York City known to man. There's more scaffolding there than anywhere else on the face of the earth. Yeah, because of all the old buildings. And
they're always working on them.
Accidentally things falling on people from the old decaying buildings. Yeah, they put scaffolding up.
And obviously they use a real tree.
Right.
Let's just go around the room. Ace, real tree or fake tree?
I love a real tree.
You have a real tree this year?
No, I don't have a tree.
It's only November.
I'm sorry, I didn't speak.
Were you to pick it, you'd go real.
You'll go real?
How many times have I told you not to have a conversation with Ace?
I know, I keep forgetting.
How many times has that
just listen.
See what I mean? Yeah,
he
you're
has
right.
nothing but disdain for you.
Okay, that's fine. Chick McGee, real tree or fake tree?
I was told by the daughter told me, you need a tree in here. And I got an actual live tree in a pot that I decorated.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That was, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to have one this year. But if I would have a tree, it would be live. Here, how's that?
Okay. Alex, are you a apartment dweller or a homeowner?
I am an apartment dweller.
Okay.
But I would
First floor?
No, second floor.
Wow.
But there's an empty business below me. Thank God.
Hang on, I'm keeping track of how many times he doesn't come over and hit you.
Yeah. There's
so we're on 2.
Yeah, direct those at me, all right?
He's so big.
I love getting made fun of by someone who looks like he's going to a Martin Van Buren lookalike contest.
You brought it up on your Not going. Defending champion. I'll have you know, Mr. Price.
He's a bald guy, but he loves his sideburns.
Oh, man. Yeah.
No, I got to get a haircut. My hair's growing too fast.
Is it?
So, no, the reason I'm asking, Alex.
Not at all is what
at your apartment, are you going to get a real tree or a fake tree? Do you have a fake tree?
I usually just smoke the trees, but
Are you a married fellow or?
I'm very single.
Okay. And then Pat Godwin, do you have a?
I have a terrific fake one. Yeah.
A fake tree. Okay. Christy
I
Lee.
have a really nice fake tree as well.
Okay.
Where do you guys get them? Because I know that's like a big deal.
Yeah.
The real tree?
Like the new like fake trees. I see them all the time. Like the big hot one this year is the one that looks like the Grinch. So it's like a small. It's almost like lime green, and then it like bends up at the top, kind of like I'm sure your whatever does.
Kind of like like the Grinch's hair.
That kind of like that Dr. Seuss style.
Oh, okay.
That's fun.
I haven't seen that.
I have a traditional tree. Yeah,
But is it fake?
Yeah, Balsam Hill. Highly recommend them.
Okay, and Josh, do you?
A fake. Yeah.
You didn't ask Godwin.
Yeah,
he did ask me. Yeah.
Oh, I went to sleep.
Paying attention.
Listen.
Listen.
I will have a real one, but I also have there's the fake one's already up.
Oh, okay.
It's up in Little
Yeah, that's the aluminum one with the color wheel. Isn't that the way you rock?
That's how my dad. That's how my dad had.
I forgot about that.
Those I used to work at an antique store, and those things went for huge money.
Yeah. I bet.
Like the light, the color light, and then the silver tree.
Maybe I can go get one of those spinning lights. Hers has the built-in lights on it. The one we have it in Hart's room.
Same.
In her bedroom.
The built-in lights.
I love it.
Me too.
Mine has the old-fashioned fat lights. I love those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like the
don't
bubble
have
lights.
Bubble lights
I
are
do
good.
too. I love
Bubble
those.
lights are good.
Yeah, we'll be getting it on Thanksgiving, of course. Get the real tree.
Mine has it flips up. You just push a button and it goes.
I've seen the commercials for the kind you have. They
it's
sure
nice.
look awesome.
And it rolls, so I can roll it all the way down to the garage when I'm done. It's awesome.
Now, how many trees do you guys do multiple? Like, 'cause I have a sister that does an insane amount of trees.
We just do 2, maybe 3.
do 1.
I have the standard size, and then I have a small one I put in my room.
Okay.
Yeah.
I put a tree in my room.
So festive.
Because it's Christmas everywhere over the world.
I think it's sweet,
I
Josh.
tuck myself in and I watch my Christmas film.
Razzleberry.
You know what? Last year, 12 years in a row, no Santa Claus, people. I can tell you that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I lost it there for
That's
a
not
second.
true, Chick. There's a new AI-powered service that allows children to have a real conversation
I think
with
this
Santa.
is a great idea. And the way you made fun of it before, that's silly. That's not, nobody's going to tell. You can't tell that this is a fake Santa Claus. AI's got it down, man.
And, I think this is a great idea.
SantaPhoneCalls.com announced the launch of its new service that allows children to receive real-time personalized phone calls from a realistic virtual Santa Claus.
What about Misty Hyman on one of those phones?
Yeah, no kidding. It sounds,
Yeah, like have her call you. Yeah.
What about people with Santa fetishes?
I'll bet there
must be out there. Yeah.
So,
Santa files.
It's my understanding. It's my understanding with this, though, that you give the AI a bunch of information so it knows to say, "Okay, Susie, I hear Uncle Frank."
So it's a just voice, though, not.
Well, here's the rest of the story, so it'll make more sense.
Okay.
After parents provide details such as names, ages, siblings, favorite activities, and Christmas wish lists on SantaPhoneCalls.com, the AI-driven Santa will be able to hold a back-and-forth conversation with their child.
So it'll be able to answer the child's question.
Prices range from $9.95 to $19.95.
Holy
Have I been naughty, Santa?
There might be
There's
somebody out there that's
definitely-
going to take advantage of that.
Someone's cranking the Yule log to that.
Sadly. Next Halloween, it'll be AI Satan.
Hey, Halloween's not about Satan.
I was just reading about it. Yes, it is.
Oh.
This is really cool. It'll be fun. I mean, and I think on a different topic, when you were kind of joking, is that already out there? The AI chat with a lady.
Oh, if not, man, it's got to be right around the corner.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Aren't there a
any
lot
minute.
of OnlyFans people that are all AI generated and
Probably. I know a lot of them, there are agencies that will say, hey, you don't have to do any of the messaging with your fans. We'll do it. Stuff like that. So that's why OnlyFans is, I'm way over it.
So the voice, would the voice be fake then? It would be an AI?
Well, no, everything would be fake. The image you're seeing, the voice, everything.
Oh, so it's like the old thing in the movie where the sexy lady on the phone is.
Oh yeah, really.
somebody ironing with curlers. in their hair.
Looks like our guest in drag.
No, it's artificial intelligence, Tom. No, it's not an old lady in curlers with a young voice.
No, I'm saying it used to be, but it'll be.
You can't do that to me, Alex.
I heard
Mouthful of coffee.
What did it say?
Drops a crazy Hotel Rwanda reference.
Oh, nice.
Virgin Media's O2 phone subsidiary has unveiled a new AI creation as well. This one is known as the Grandmother, designed to answer calls from would-be fraudsters and waste their time. The bot, which reportedly sounds just like a real grandma,
I love it,
can generate appropriate responses to scammers in order to waste as much of their time as possible with human-like rambling
Well, now,
chat.
you just wait a minute, Sonny. I've got to go find my pocketbook. I know. I know I have an American Express card. Did you take American Express? Well, just a second. I got to check my cookies. Hang on.
Keeping these folks away from real people, O2 said that during tests, Daisy successfully kept numerous fraudsters on calls for 40 minutes at a time.
That's probably where they got the name Daisy.
Do any of you still have home phones?
No, I don't. Anybody here have a landline?
No. Not anymore.
Is there one, and I don't know the answer to this question, is there one for just lonely people? Like lonely old folks can call up or lonely anybody and talk to an AI
generated friend?
You can just go to therapy, Tom.
You're asking for a friend? Yeah, I think so.
That'd be kind
of... That wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing.
Yeah. No. But do they know that it's a robot?
I don't know. And when I say I think so, I don't think that there's something out there like that, but I think it might be an okay.
Wouldn't that be nice to do for someone if they're semi-demented? And
I went to a Taco Bell recently, and they had a robot speaking to me through the drive-thru, and I tried to throw different dialects to see if it would catch what I was trying to say, and it did. I was just like, man, we do not need humans anymore. I don't think. Oh, it's not good.
The Dairy Queen I go to. Does you? No. I tip well.
Oh,
they
Dairy Queen? Knock it off!
You tip at Dairy Queen?
Of course.
That's an insane thing to do.
No, it's not.
In the drive-thru?
Yeah.
I tipped at the drive-thru. I'd like $1, just like I always every drive-thru.
Yeah, go. Yeah, they're working. They're working hard.
Because they're going to learn to expect it.
Nobody
expects. I worked a drive-thru, buddy. I'd have 1 or 2 guys a day would give me $1. I was like, that's pretty cool. And I just always took that forward.
I never got tipped when I worked in the drive-thru.
Quit being kind.
Jeez.
But third shift drive-thru is jail. But I literally, so what I did was I switched it because I knew drunk people were coming in.
Sure.
And what I would do is anytime a drunk person came through and I knew they were drunk, because you can just tell, I would say at the end of it, is that for here or to go? And you would just hear this long pause did I go to Sonic? What the heck is going on right now? I'm like, no, you're at McDonald's. Is that for here or to go? And you would just and then they would just finally give up and be like, I don't know, to go? And I go, correct, come get your food.
That's correct.
Now, the one I go to, when you pull up, the thing that asks you.
A lot of places are.
A lot of places.
Oh, sure.
And it's very clear that it's someone else.
Yeah.
Because that's
real sexy or a deep voice.
Well, that's David Attenborough.
There's a lot of places that have the initial message they can just press and be like, hey, what do you want? Or, that. And then you hear somebody else go, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
This is straight robot at that Taco Bell I went through. It was straight robot the whole time.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. And I even said, I was like, thank you, robot. Thank you, robot. No sauce, robot.
You're welcome, human.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're getting better and better. Now, a couple quick things. Coming up, Christy Lee, what have you got over there?
We have a tequila truck that have been hacked. We have solo diners. We have a toddler with her head stuck in a toilet seat. We have a cheese contest, international cheese contest that somebody missed. Oh, find out.
Cutting?
Cheese, grommet, cheese.
Sacre blue cheese.
All right, I want to tell you this portion of the Bob and Tom Show is brought to you by the News Desk and our friends at the Silac Insurance Company. According to AARP, 61% of Americans 50 and over are worried about what they're going to do when they retire. No more gold watch and no more pension because you got to set that up for yourself these days. One of the ways to do that, of course, is something called an annuity. Who are the annuity experts? Silac Insurance. Find out what I'm talking about. Find out a way that you can have a paycheck coming in when it's time for you to say so long to your job. In fact, you can visit Chick McGee if you go to bobandtom.com. He'll walk you through how to walk to your mailbox and grab a check. Now, you can also just go to the Silac website. They'll tell you what's going on. Restrictions apply. See if you qualify. Visit silacins.com. That's SILACINS.com. The Silac Insurance Company, the experts in annuities. So find out what it's going to be like to have that check coming in after you say goodbye to that job. Once again, you can go to bobandtom.com and look for that Silac link, or just go to SILACINS.com. The Silac Insurance Company, proud to present Christy Lee at the Bob and Tom News Desk. I'll also remind you to check out bobandtom.com/contest and get involved. Week 12, pro football. Make your picks. You could win that special gift card from my friend Steven Singer at IHateStevenSinger.com. Coming right back, we're hanging with comedian Alex Price. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
they both make a living in their bare feet. Catching one is like a trade. Both of them have body parts for sale. They both advertise juicy breasts. Some you eat, some you caress, but only one is better, deep fried. Turkeys and whores, turkeys and whores. I love them turkeys and whores.
Turkeys and whores.
They both strut around with feathered hair. Both get stuffed like a teddy bear. Both have the same nickname, the gobbler.
Gobbler.
Some are big, some are small. Both are fun to butterball, but only one gets eaten in the end. Turkeys and whores, turkeys and whores. I love them turkeys and whores.
Turkeys and whores.
Now, if you catch one, here's some advice. If you find a pecker, just be polite. Tuck it back up just behind the giblets. One's only popular this time of year. Both leave you grinning ear to ear, but a whore will charge you more if you want second.
Turkeys and whores. Turkeys and whores.
I don't mind spending extra on the trimmings. I get sleepy on Thanksgiving for turkeys and whores.
Turkeys and whores.
That's why you're single. That's all.
What?
Are we? Wait a minute. I'm sorry. We're back live.
Back with that.
Not your tongue.
He was talking about me because I went like this.
No. I'll tell you what it was. You see, you're not even aware of what you just did. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're live in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. Coming up, our interview with Donald Fagen.
You're
from
so
Steely Dan.
stupid. You don't know what you're saying.
No, we're trying to make conversation. Just before the mic's open, Josh goes, "Hey, my toilet seat's on the way."
Yeah, that's right. He's excited about it.
Right.
It was something we had discussed.
Did you hear what Tom said? We were trying to make conversation. Tom doesn't
He didn't
have
speak a
conversations.
word during that break. He
Doesn't
kept
say
his
anything.
headphones
They
on.
invented the phrase, he talks at me.
You, yes.
I thought it was like, I mean, Josh, okay, you're on a first date. Let's just say, and there's some nice music in the background. You're at a nice restaurant, and the waiter comes up. You order some sort of cocktail. I assume. What's your beverage of choice?
I might have a tequila and a beer.
Together.
Beer.
Sure,
So, there you go.
Beer and shot. Why not?
As you can
What
see,
he's thinking is, here, you don't look like an alcoholic. That's what he's thinking.
Oh, no, I think he looks like one. And then
Farthest from the truth, but go ahead.
And then this young lady orders something, and then you say, diverts the conversation starter, "Hey, my new toilet seats, I just got a thing from Amazon. It's on the way." And then she goes,
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he would do.
Waiter, could I get an Uber? I've got to get out of here. I have a thing.
My God, the way your brain operates.
I know, it's amazing,
Fascinating.
isn't it? Mm-hmm.
So your new toilet seat, something you want to tell us why?
Well, we were talking because I'm tired of my vacuum cleaner, and Christy and I were talking about vacuum, and I'm going to order the one she has.
Yeah, you're replacing your vacuum.
I love my
I'm
vacuum.
tired of mine.
So to enter the conversation, you said, "Wow, that's really interesting. Hey, my toilet seat's on the way."
Because the other day I mentioned that I broke
about it.
Josh, I love you, but I think he might be right.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying it's kind of a conversation killer, really.
I knew we only had 4 seconds left in the break.
It's kind of a funny thing.
I thought I would. Yes. You know what? I thought I was bringing up a topic that you would enjoy.
I get Josh. I know what he was trying to do.
Okay, sir, I didn't understand.
I hate you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it took just over a year, but about 6 months longer than I had in the pool, but it finally happened.
No, you had the under.
I
would have taken the under too.
Josh now openly hates Tom.
I had the under myself.
Congratulations.
But that wasn't. They said I couldn't play because I could violate.
It turns and sways.
Okay. Well, thanks for the call. Have a great day today. We're going to move
And I've got one more thing. May I say one more thing? I've been waiting 20-some years for this. Is everybody listening?
Yeah, we're listening.
Uh-huh. Okay. Chick, go back 20-some years, 1998, Fort Wayne, Indiana, all weekend with me.
What? There we go.
Yes. Finally.
I have, okay, whatever you say.
Okay, remember, and listen to this. You went by your real name when you checked in, and you invited me for the weekend. Now, wait.
Oh, God.
I'm going to get shot for this. And you ordered grapes and Miller Lite beer.
Yeah, that sounds like me, all right.
That's right.
Yep, that's me, okay.
Okay, Deborah, we got to go here. Christy, give me the teaser.
That couldn't have gone better.
Yeah.
Somehow I blame you.
Ah, boy. Where do we go from here? People, here's what people don't understand about the Bob and Tom Show. I get to be the official greeter of our guests.
Great.
And I believe
Right.
we do have a guest waiting in the green room.
Sure.
And I would like to greet officially our guest,
Well, it's Jim Gaffigan.
Hi, how are you, Christy Lee?
How are you?
I'm good.
It's so nice
It's
to
great
see
to be
you.
here.
Not set up or anything.
You know
Wow, are you
that-
on you got your own reality show?
I do. It's called Nobody Really Cares What Christy Lee Does Behind the Scenes, but we're going to show it to him anyway. Thank you, Jim. It's so good to see you.
Okay, let's move. Let's show people what you eat back here, Christy.
Oh, well, my favorite thing is right over here. This is called chocolate-covered raisins, or I call Nirvana.
Sure. Have a.
You know what's great is the way that's set up is like there's tons of hands going in there.
Yes.
And so hands are usually covered.
Saturday night for some great live comedy. Once again at the Toy Pit, and that is 38th and College.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee's here and Pat Godwin. Is that Josh Arnold?
It is, and I have a special message for somebody coming up, and I'll need your assistance, Jim.
All right, sir. There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. Hello, Tom. We have a special guest.
We do indeed. We are joined by comedian Alex Price. He's a man of a certain size, 6'9", and then some. There's a lot going on over there. We just took a photograph.
There's a lot going on.
We just took a photograph of Christy Lee next to Alex, and
I just posted it on X, Twitter.
looks like
whatever.
a picture of a basketball next to a golf ball.
Yeah.
You're a big fella.
Yeah.
It's good to have you here. Thank you very much for joining us. We're going to
Tom, if I may.
Oh yes.
Today is a special birthday. My mom's husband, Rich, is 76 today.
Wow.
Wow, Rich.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, what does he want for his birthday? Has he said anything? Or?
I'm not too sure.
It's probably hard to get him something since he's,
Chick can't believe that you're treading on his territory.
Are you kidding me?
Just set him up. I didn't say
One
it.
of the longest running jokes.
I know it. There was a long pause.
You have to squirt all over it. You shat on it again.
I just was setting him up.
You weren't. You were making it sound like it's your idea.
No.
It's not.
I don't know what my mom's going to get him, Chick. Yeah.
Well, she could get him anything because she's rich.
Oh, no, I see the confusion here. She's married to a man named Rich.
Now, you see, with your ham-fisted presentation, you can see why this has no comedic value whatsoever.
No, but you blew it. You said she. You said she's rich.
That's the joke.
That's the joke.
Yes.
She's rich.
Hey, Josh, is
he's rich.
No, he is rich.
Oh, my God.
She's rich. Is how I'm misunderstanding it, you idiot.
Okay, well.
My mom sent me some pictures. She says it was his birthday. We all celebrated it. And
is she standing?
We watched.
Your mom sent me some pictures, too.
Oh, hey now.
I hope they were filthy. I hope you saw my mom's vagina. Is that the filth you want?
He has a flip phone, so it's not that good a quality.
Let's move forward.
She said we watched the sunset, and as you can see, it was beautiful.
Let me
And
see.
She sent me pictures.
Oh, that's a beautiful sunset.
It is, yeah. They're in Florida.
Nothing better than a naked silhouette, though, I always say. Now, is that Rich naked?
It could be whoever they want it to be because they're rich.
Or is that a sunrise?
God.
Is that the crack of dawn? And who the hell is Dawn?
What is it? You mess up an anvil with a rubber hammer. You know that? Boy, oh
So
boy.
sorry.
You beat everything. You know that?
Christy Lee is over there.
Happy birthday, Rich. You'll never be my dad.
Okay. This went well. There's
Have
nothing.
you ever hugged him?
Rich?
Yeah.
I have hugged him. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Now we have Christy Lee over there at the Silac Insurance Company news desk. What's happening?
2 truckloads of Guy Fieri's and Sammy Hagar's Santo Tequila were hijacked in Texas. Mr. Fieri told People magazine 2 trucks carrying over 24,000 bottles of tequila have gone missing after they were hijacked in Laredo. Total estimated loss, $1 million. The Laredo Police Department, Los Angeles Cargo Criminal Apprehension Team, and a federal organization called CargoNet are investigating.
Wow.
I say it's Clooney.
Yeah, probably.
Sounds like an inside job.
Well, Clooney, he does all those heists.
Well, I mean, they could only drive 55, so
Sammy.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm both friends of the show. They've both been in here in the studio. That's that much value. $1 million worth of tequila.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you have?
Tequila is also used to get the hair gel out of their hair at night. You just eat that alcohol up.
I would think you'd have an armed guard. Like
on a tequila truck
with $1 million worth of inventory on it.
I don't know how much liquor's on a normal truck, but I would think it'd be. 2 truckloads.
I just hope they don't end up in Flavor Town at the food court.
Which sucks, by the way.
Nobody laughed.
I know you consider that Guy Fieri a friend. That restaurant sucks.
Fieri.
I'm never saying that.
That doesn't work. That's not the way it's spelled.
No, I'm not showing. I'm not showing.
If it is Fieri, use a T.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not showing respect to a man who has frosted tips
on his pubes.
I wouldn't doubt it.
That's his line to the ladies. Down there.
He seems like a fun guy.
He's a very nice guy.
Speaking of food, do you eat alone?
Yep.
More restaurants are targeting growing number of solo diners like you, Alex. According to reservation site OpenTable, solo dining reservations have risen nearly 30% over the last 2 years in the United States.
Wow.
Their CEO, Miss Debbie Soo, thinks remote work...
What's her name?
Soo, S-O-O.
No, I'm more concerned
Debbie
there's a CEO named Debbie. Well, I don't know about this $1 million merger. Let's bring Debbie in on this.
Hey.
Debbie Soo. Debbie Soo.
She thinks remote work is one of the reasons
Thanks, Pat.
for the increase.
And thanks for breaking out the guitar.
Hi, I'm Tom. I suck, but it's your fault.
Thanks for the assist.
Thanks a lot, Pat.
Yeah, we don't send you the stories in advance so you can ignore them.
What a jerk you are. I don't think you've ever been more jerkish than today. This is amazing.
So
let me ask you this, Pat, do you ever eat alone?
All the time, yeah.
Well, that's right, because you're a vegan, so who wants to eat with you?
Nobody.
Where do you go? Do you have a restaurant you go to that has all this vegan crap?
Vegan and me.
Vegan and me?
On 13th Street.
Uh-huh.
McVegan?
Table for one again.
Wow. Is that a
No, I made it up.
Nice neighborhood?
They're all nice.
Debbie Soo says that dining...
Debbie Soo. Debbie Soo.
Pretty Debbie Soo.
Solo diners are seeking
And he
respite
wondered why we didn't carry him out of here on our shoulder.
from their home offices.
Just thinks it's the funniest thing ever.
Coupled with a growing trend of self-love, self-care, and really enjoying your own company.
Debbie Soo. Debbie Soo. Never gets a table for two.
There you go.
Debbie Soo. No one dines with her, so she never gets the flu. Debbie Soo.
You see, you tied in 2 stories. Awesome.
Tom's taking all the credit for that.
No, I'm congratulating Pat. He tied in the earlier story about passing diseases. That was fantastic.
So the good news for you solo diners, restaurants are changing their menus. They're making sure that there are tables that fit just one and are...
I don't like that. I like at least the illusion someone might join me at some point. I don't want just a single table for me.
Right. Well,
yeah.
And they say that solo diners tend to be loyal, repeat customers. I think you get comfortable going to the same restaurant when you're by yourself.
You've heard about for years I've had this idea of a restaurant where you walk in and there's 30 sinks there. It's for guys getting divorced, and you walk in and you stand at a sink and they serve you right there. You eat it over the sink and get your own television set.
Awful idea. It's hideous. It's awful.
Do you ever do that, Josh? You're at your house. You eat over the sink.
It's been a while.
Really?
Yeah. What do you want?
He wants more.
Now,
we are normal people with normal lives.
Okay. You don't like that idea. You don't like that idea.
No. We don't like you.
How about this idea?
We're all joining together.
How about I'll run this by you, Alex.
Finally happened.
Alex, you're by yourself.
Alex doesn't care for you much either. I can tell you that.
You're eating by yourself, Alex.
Okay.
And do you think it would be nice just so you feel a little more comfortable if just a random person walks by and eats one of your French fries? Hi. Hey.
I don't think anyone would ever do that to me.
I don't think so.
Maybe you, but not me.
Can I have one of your fries?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would, like, that's when I have the force at that point. Like, I can catch people.
You're going to grab that? Okay.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, thank you very much. Christy, what's coming up?
I don't know. What do we have?
Okay, well, we'll figure it out when we get there.
Giving it up.
We have a fish fossil with the oldest teeth.
A fish fossil?
Yeah, fascinating.
With an oldest teeth?
That'll keep them listening.
Oh,
my God.
Well, some of us believe in science, Josh.
No, this is fascinating.
Just can't wait.
Fish teeth.
Yeah.
How about
I'll have you know that fish teeth opened for your favorite band.
How about a saber-toothed cat mummy? We got that coming.
A saber-toothed cat mummy. How cool is that, huh?
I'm going home.
You love cats.
That's a good band name.
We'll find out what that's all about. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes. Gah.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Hey guys, Jess Hooker here from the Bob and Tom Show. Looks like the weather's gonna hold out and I am going to do the IndyCar two-seater experience. A little nervous, but I think I'll be okay. I've been coming to the race since I was about 5, so this is a dream come true. I'm ready to get in one of these cars. I just don't know if they're gonna let me go ahead and drive one. Do you think if I asked to let me sit in front, maybe? Here we go. The nerves are setting in. I'm just waiting for the excitement to trump the nerves. All right. Down and forward. Got it.
Keep going. All the way down.
Oh, geez.
Yeah,
We're in here.
You don't have to hold on to anything. The car will hold on to you.
Mentally, it feels like maybe there should be a handle somewhere. Maybe like one of those Fisher-Price car wheels. That'd be cool. Steering wheel.
We thought about putting a horn in there so you can honk at the driver and make it faster or whatever.
What's your name?
Jeremy.
Okay, hi, Jeremy.
Hi.
Just like to know who's making me safe. I'm not sure if it's sweat from nerves. I probably should have emptied my bladder. There's a lot of things going through my head right now. I love my family. Holy hell, it's running, guys. This ain't no game. Holy hell. Oh my God. Oh. All right. Oh my God. The first lap, I don't know why I'm winded. I didn't do anything. First lap, oh my gosh, we're getting up to speed. This is amazing, it's awesome. Second lap, oh hell, how fast are we going? Third lap, I got a little nauseous, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how those guys do this for hours at a time. This is nuts. But I feel like the luckiest girl in the world. I can't believe that I'm here, that I was on the track, that I got to do this today. This is just like a dream come true for anybody who loves IndyCar, but especially a girl that's been raised here in Indianapolis and comes out here every year, my entire life since I was 4 years old. I'm still in shock. But you cross over those bricks and you see the pagoda coming out of turn 4, and I don't know what I could compare it to. Holy hell, dude. Beautiful.
I do like porn, but I'm going to ask you guys a favor. We get a lot of emails sent to the show. You can stop sending me porn clips, okay? Thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate it, but I'll be honest, I want to find my own porn, okay? T-Rex doesn't want to be fed, T-Rex wants to hunt. That's...
Forget complimentary travel planning and insurance rates at AAA.
Well, thank you, Christy Lee.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
You got a song for Christy Lee, Pat?
Christy Lee.
Christy Lee. She's sitting right next to me. Oh, Christy
Lee. Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick
Got
chair.
a song for him, too?
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom. We've got a guest.
How's your song coming for our guest, comedian Alex Price?
You guys are doing just fine. Everything's going well.
Okay.
6'9" Alex Price.
6'9". Alex, a big fella. Did you play sports when you were in high school?
I tried and then I didn't. So no, not really. Nope. No, I played we had like a kind of like a campus life type basketball deal that we would do when we were hungover in high school. And then we would go play every Saturday morning at like a rec league church. But other than that, no. I played football maybe my freshman year, but that was it.
I mean, you're the coach would take one look at you and go, "We got to get you suited up." Son.
Yeah, I broke my arm pretty early on, and that was an expensive surgery, and so they were like, "We think you should not play football."
I see. Now, you said you're a single man.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any interesting dating stories of any?
I would say that. No, not. I mean, I've gone on a few dates lately. They've been going pretty good.
Okay.
But, I have been doing a lot of the single eating, which we talked about earlier. But it's not like I don't also get the 2 for $22 and just take something home. That way it looks like a date canceled on me. That was my whole plan the whole time, is to just eat the 2 for $22 by myself. I just kind of act forlorn at the end, and I'm just like, yeah, she didn't come, but yeah, this is all for me.
So. I see. Now, we did have an interesting story from Christy Lee about that's a pretty staggering statistic. People dining by themselves at restaurants, it's gone up, you said 30% in the last few years?
Yes.
That's a big number.
They think a lot of it post-pandemic, and then, of course, remote workers who just want to get out.
And did they quote the famous Open Table CEO Debbie Sue?
Debbie Sue, they sure did.
Did that name ring a bell with you, Pat?
Yeah, we just talked
Debbie Sue. Okay, just asking. What else is happening over there, Christy Lee?
Firefighters rescued a toddler that got her head stuck in a toilet seat. According to Sky News, her mom, Kay Stewart, was trying to potty train the little 2-year-old.
I'm hoping that kid was born a C-section. if your head's stuck on a toilet seat.
How big is that head?
Well, and why is her...
There are big heads out there.
She was potty training her when her little daughter, Harper, decided to wear the seat around her neck.
And the toilet seat you're talking about is from a toddler.
Yes. And the toilet seat became
Why didn't you say
stuck.
so?
Gosh, do I have to write down everything for you people? I thought you'd pick up on
I
that.
hope this was...
Well, of course, she's not going to be...
I hope this was not partway through the training session.
Oh, Tom, geez.
You want poop in her hair, don't you? You want poop in her hair.
Is there a picture online? I hope that's chocolate.
The toilet seat became stuck, and after the mom's efforts to get it off were unsuccessful, firefighters were called in. A crew from Wells End Community Fire Station responded to the scene and used tools to remove the seat.
Okay, this is hilarious.
Harper gave the firefighter a big hug once he was done. The station manager, Trevor Sturrock, said he wished Harper well with her future potty training.
Were they the Fisher Price tools to get them out?
It's a cover that fits over a traditional toilet with a smaller hole and room for her to sit. But it looks like she's wearing a giant sort of Shakespearean collar. Sweet little kid. But it's poor thing.
Toilet seat, though.
It's a toilet seat. Yeah.
There's poop near there. Yeah,
nearby.
so that's why
The threat of poop.
Yeah, threat of poop.
Don't need a college fund for this kid. She's wearing a toilet seat. Don't worry. She's going to be working on the drive-thru.
Whoa.
Is that right?
Cheesemakers from Britain missed out on a chance to win the World Cheese Awards after their entries got stuck in customs. 240 experts from 40 countries descended on Viseu in northern Portugal for the competition.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We
wish you a Merry Christmas.
However, the British contingent noticed gaps on several of the tables where their cheeses ought to have been and realized they had not passed customs. John Ferrand, director of the Guild of Fine Food, told the Observer that they're still trying to understand what happened. Up to 252 cheeses from 67 makers may have been affected. Oh, so this will be the contest with asterisk marks next to it in the books.
Wouldn't they... Was this a Brexit thing where they can't? The other countries don't have to go. I don't know. It seems ridiculous that they wouldn't have alerted customs that all these cheeses were coming in.
I would like to know if a cracker envoy was also, and then maybe a salami truck was also held up.
Good questions.
Are the Brits known for their cheese? No, the Swiss are. Their cheese, of course, has holes in it.
Of course.
The Brits, their teeth have holes.
Just beat the hell out of that, will you? That's great.
Another customs story, this time in the United States, where agents in Ohio seized multiple shipments of bootlegged weight loss medication. Officers at the port of Cincinnati...
They call that faux Zempic.
encountered a shipment from a pharmacy in the UK that was manifested as a cosmetic weight loss product. They discovered Mounjaro injectable pens, which were seized. Less than 2 weeks later, officers discovered and seized a shipment from Hong Kong containing 20 vials of Ozempic and 150 vials of tirzepatide with a value of over $45,000.
You got to have a lot of balls to steal vials from China.
Yeah, what's in there?
I don't like needles. I'm going to start freebasing Ozempic, I think. See if that works.
Well, that stuff's way expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
It can be, for some people, they're paying thousands a month.
Right.
What?
All of you are...
Yeah.
And then all of you are quiet about this, and I'm pretty sure all of you have done Ozempic.
No. I grew up in the 80s where if you stuck a needle in you and then you started losing weight, it wasn't a good thing.
Yeah. I have, isn't one of those companies making one that's going to be a pill? It isn't like real soon it'll be, I don't know which company it is. There are 3 or 4 of them doing it. But I think the ones right now, are they like EpiPens where you just like...
Yeah. They're all
Absolutely.
You just ram it down your on your thigh. Okay. All right. Well, is there a mark? Remember we had the story recently about the underground market for Botox, and they were saying that some of it was apparently somehow diluted. Water, however you water it down, whatever it is. But
so the effects weren't lasting very long.
So now there's going to be bootleg Ozempic out there.
There are already compounds that you can buy at pharmacies around. So, of course, there's going to be bootlegs. People want this product. They don't want to pay $1,000 a month if their insurance doesn't cover it.
I hear they cut it with tapeworm.
Oh.
Is it,
that is a good diet plan.
Little tapeworm joke there. Okay. Well, give me the teaser, Christy Lee.
We'll get to that saber-toothed cat mummy coming up. I know you can't wait for that. And also, we have some weird phobias in the news, if you'd like to talk about those.
Oh, and I specifically grabbed one for our guest.
Yes, you did.
We were talking a little bit about phobias yesterday, so I did a little homework. And there's some crazy stuff out there.
There sure is.
I mean, some of the things people are frightened of is rather unusual. And we'll touch on that in a matter of moments. But right now, let's touch on something positive and great. I'm talking, of course, about Omaha Steaks.
Nothing delivers comfort and joy quite like the unrivaled quality and taste of Omaha Steaks. This year, I'm telling you what, skip all that holiday hustle and bustle and save 50% off gourmet gifts. And that's site-wide. Everything they've got at omahasteaks.com. Plus, you're going to get a $30 reward card when you shop early, so don't dilly-dally. And listen to this. For Bob and Tom listeners, you can score an extra $30 off with this promo code, BTS. They have 5 generations of experience. They're consistently delivering the world's best steak, and the gifting experts at Omaha Steaks have made it easy to deliver the perfect gift with thoughtfully curated gift packages starting at only $89.99. That's right. They've taken all the hard work that you would normally do, and they've put together these gift packages so you don't have to think too much. You just order perfect gifts for your friends and family. From legendary steaks to mouth-watering desserts, boy, those caramel apple tartlets sure are wonderful. And more, save 50% off site-wide at omahasteaks.com. Plus, Bob and Tom listeners get an extra $30 off with promo code BTS. And that's not all. You're also going to get a $30 reward card when you shop early. That's 50% off at omahasteaks.com and an extra $30 off with promo code BTS. Minimum purchase may apply, but that's not going to be an issue. You're going to order so much. Visit omahasteaks.com for details.
Jumbo Frank is going to stop by tomorrow to say hi to us. We love Jumbo Frank.
Yeah, sure. Yes.
And don't forget the lasagna. It's the perfect gift for your friends. That's right. I mean, if they're in town, just find out what night they're cooking the steaks and go over there for those Omaha steaks. Delicious. Coming up, we have news in the world of science. That I think is really, really exciting. And we may even be able to get to the general theory of relativity this morning.
It's been debunked.
Yeah, of course not. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
A lot to get to here. Oh. Wait.
Yes, I will get that. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hello, Donnie.
You guys are getting all excited about Thanksgiving?
Oh, yeah.
I'll say it like this. This might surprise you, but it's my favorite of all the holidays.
Really?
Is it?
I swear to God. Well, think of it. You get to stuff yourself for free. Then after you're stuffed, you head off the mall for some hand-to-hand combat over a set of discounted $5 earbuds.
Yeah.
And after court costs, they ring you about $20. But by the way, I heard you guys talking the last couple of weeks about these turduckens and stuff. What's it? A chicken and a
stuffed in a duck. Stuffed in a turkey. It's ridiculous.
In a turkey.
Yes.
Well, if you love turduckens, you'll love our Baker family tradition.
Oh, what do you do?
We do splurky.
Yes, what's that?
Well, you take your 20-pound turkey.
Right.
Then you're going to stuff it with 7 cans of Spam.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
4 dozen Slim Jims.
Right.
About 6 bags of Funyuns.
Well, there you go.
Oh.
Bake it 375, 350, about 6 to 8 hours, and serve.
Now, Donna, you know 4 dozen Slim Jims is 48 Slim Jims, right?
Well, these are the minis, chick.
Oh, okay.
So that's your splurky.
These look like the Virginia Slim Jims.
Oh, okay.
Very silly, Donnie.
Well, the turkey comes out so moist, and then that Funyun stuffing ain't nothing to shake your stick at neither.
Oh.
I love Thanksgiving.
Sounds
You know,
good.
Thanksgiving is like not only eating, it's a good time to argue with your family in person and not just on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Because it used to be all us men be in the family room watching Scarface, and then all the women be in the kitchen cooking.
Right.
But nowadays, you got the Republican side of your family hanging out in the garage while the Democrats are all huddled up by the mini barn. the mom's all left alone in the kitchen with that libertarian cousin who's transitioning from Mark back to Martha. Pretty God.
Oh, transitioning.
Oh, I see.
But I hope you're planning on making one of our splurkies. If you do, take the Spam out of the can.
Oh, yeah, that's helpful.
Oh,
I would think so.
Good to know.
Our hottest cousin, Amber, she learned the hard way. When Spam cans end up bursting, she tried to deep frying the bird, ruined Thanksgiving and their carport.
Oh, yeah.
And you say she's your hottest cousin.
Yeah.
Hey, Judge, if you want, Josh, but that's why I take rubbers to the family reunion.
Okay.
The turkey actually still tasted good after the accident. I mean, what you could find of it. You had to eat it around the shrapnel.
Yeah, sure.
Like peel and eat shrimp a little bit. Oh, and you'll want to take the Slim Jims out of the wrappers, too.
Yes. Good point.
My cousin Lonnie looked like that turtle with the stopped-up nose that ruined plastic straws for everybody. Pretty good. I'm going to go.
All right, see you.
There you go. There you go.
That turtle. How dare he inhale those straws? Guest in the studio, Joe DeVito, single man. How old are you, Joe? You said
48.
Wow, 48 and single.
Yeah, wow. Tell me about it.
Do you want to be married?
My attitude seems to be traveling around the room. I kind of like it.
Do you want to be married?
You know what? I'm in the throes of a midlife crisis.
Okay.
I'm a few weeks into it, and I recently was involved with someone and it didn't work out. And it made me realize when I was young, I was like, oh, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get tied down.
Mm-hmm.
And now my mindset is, who can I trick into marrying me?
Do you watch a lot of porn? Are you?
You know, I'm backing off on that, and I'll tell you why. Because I've lived and I've learned I don't like it realistic. I like some fantasy in it because it ruins them. I was watching one the other day, and the theme was teenage Asian girls, and it was too realistic. Halfway through, her mom made her take a violin lesson, and it really ruined the mood.
Oh, boy.
That's what I get for renting Tiger Teens.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin. Hello, Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Tom taking a big stretch. Good morning.
Yeah.
There you go. We got a special guest.
The big man is here. He is comedian Alex Price.
Yes, thank you.
Alex joins us here in the studio, 6'9".
Yes.
And it looks like he could play as like an NFL lineman, perhaps. Big man, indeed. And then the opposite of that would be Christy Lee.
Yes,
she's a woman, a petite gal.
Posted pictures of that on the social media websites.
Okay, very good.
You'd like to see the difference between Alex and I?
Yes.
I feel great today.
You're little. He's big. Very
Yeah.
good. Now, I thought we would do a little bit of science this morning.
We have phobias in the news.
And this will apply. Yesterday, we were talking about phobias yesterday. I found a couple good ones.
Yep. This is according to the Recovery Village. Some of the weird fears that are out there that are lesser known. Ergophobia.
Anybody?
Ergophobia. Ergo or ergo, however you say it.
Got no idea.
The fear of work.
Oh.
People with ergophobia tend to have extreme anxieties associated with their place of work, their work environment, the act of working itself, or finding a job.
Yikes. That's a terrible thing to have.
Yeah, it is.
I should know.
I have this decidophobia.
What is
that now?
The fear of making decisions.
Oh, okay.
Or a hard time making decisions.
I have that, but it's manifests in some other. I know that I'm, I guess, depressed or something when I can't decide.
That
what
can
to
be
do.
a big symptom of depression.
Oh, really?
Right, yeah.
So I both suffer from this.
I don't like it when there are too many choices.
Me either. I need 3. Give me 3.
That's the old Netflix scrolling thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
You look for 45 minutes and go out to hell with it.
Yep.
Too many things.
Too much.
But it really is called decidophobia because usually they have much cooler names like ergophobia.
It's like a Latin thing.
Yeah, you're not going to know what it is. I'm afraid of work, ergo I'm on welfare.
A person with decidophobia does not trust their own opinions and may excessively rely on others to help them with decision making. They may turn to external forces like astrology to help them.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mhm.
Oh, no.
Have you guys ever done the thing where you play little games throughout the day? Like, oh, I got this decision to make. If that stoplight turns green.
Yeah.
Yeah, or if I can make it through before it turns yellow.
Yeah.
That's OCD, buddy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how I got married the first time.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, how'd that turn out?
Well, not well.
If that what was it? If that rabbit dies,
yeah.
Oh.
If she doesn't notice me follow her home, she's mine.
Dipnophobia.
I think that's very real, though. I think, Josh.
Yeah, just kind of a fun thing to do throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do it every day or every stoplight, of course, but
Have you followed up on
Maybe
the
you should.
decisions you made? I mean, have they worked out?
I always make sure they're not major decisions.
Oh.
Should I go to this pond to fish today or that pond? And then I go, if I go through,
Okay. Dipnophobia.
What?
Well, that's fear of diapers.
Dipe.
Yeah.
D-I-D-E-I. Dipe. Would that be dipe? The fear of dining with others.
Wow.
This fear manifests as a fear of dinner parties and may stem from a fear of dinner conversations or a fear of being criticized for the way they eat.
I know somebody who has this.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Does he or she dine alone then all the time?
No, they're working on it and have gotten much better, but there was a time where it was, I'll take my food up to my room and eat alone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I'd never heard of that one.
Yeah, that's an interesting phobia.
Cacophobia?
Okay.
How do you spell it?
Or cacophobia? C-A-C-O phobia?
Oh, the fear of chocolate.
Cacophobia? No. The fear of ugliness.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
The fear of ugliness.
They just don't like ugly things or people?
I guess.
Interesting.
Well, this one's we're all going to know. Coprophobia.
Poop.
Fear of poop.
I'm afraid of poop.
Yep.
What do you do about that?
What if you're...
Why don't you just stay away from it?
What if you're exact opposite of poop and you want to talk about it all the time? What do you do about that? I'm asking for a friend. That's right, yeah.
What about gigantosophobia?
Gosh, I wonder what that one is.
It's the fear of tall people.
Yep.
Really big people.
Yeah.
And you and our guest, Alex, you is 6'9", is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. Yep. I don't think I've ever met somebody that was like ran away from me
because they were afraid.
We're just like because I was tall.
Yeah.
I I've never heard of that one. But I mean, the word gigantic is in it.
Yeah,
so.
gigantosophobia. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, no, I've never really had someone like run away screaming.
That would be rough.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've never been to Japan, so I don't know how they would treat me over there. But, don't know.
Well, but they are, sumos are, heroes, right?
I believe, yeah.
Sumo wrestlers? Yeah.
I think they would probably flock.
Yeah.
That might be a good gig, fun gig for you.
Become a sumo wrestler?
Yeah. There's a couple of Americans.
I don't think I'm going to become a
No.
First off, I don't want to be on a plane that long. Yeah, that's not me.
No. Hear us out. No.
And that whole sumo culture is very odd.
Oh, here we go.
Speaking of poopophobia.
Yeah, here we go with the stick. Go ahead.
Well, no, I mean it's these they
Why are these young boys?
they encourage them to beef up, and they get so large they can't access the exit, and therefore the young the plebes, if you will, get
the boot camp,
the booty camp. You get the privilege of wiping the senior
Wait, so
wrestlers.
they have people that
Yes.
Oh no.
If you're an up and coming sumo, you have to tend to the. No. Yeah, we don't do that in the major leagues here. You don't.
As far as you.
Well, babe needs a wipe. Go on in there, Joe.
Sponsored by Dude Wipes.
Take care of that. Hey, he wants to bring in the southpaw. These are all true facts. I'm sorry. What have you got over there, Christy Lee?
In the most stringent, precise test yet, scientists have confirmed the old idea that we all learned in school. Feathers and bowling balls fall at the same rate.
We have known this for so long.
And it's a pillar of Albert Einstein's theory of general relativity.
Wait a minute, what happened? I blacked
and
out.
A staple of middle school science class everywhere.
You know, a ton of feathers and a ton of iron dropped at the same.
Oh, yeah, right.
NASA's made of different materials.
They just wanted to fact check Einstein.
Fall at exactly the same rate under gravity.
They're doing it with in space.
Experiment was conducted
it won't fall, though.
Aboard a European satellite, which launched to test Einstein's weak equivalence principle. The weak equivalence principle essentially states that gravity is universal, meaning no matter what an object is made of, it will accelerate in the same way under a gravitational field.
So the difference between, a bowling ball and, big block of feathers, they're the same.
There's no news here. We've all known this.
That's not, no. If you drop a bowling ball and a feather, they won't.
Exactly.
No.
But it's the same way.
If it's the same way, if you have 10 pounds
Well, no, you've had 10 pounds of feathers and 10 pounds of bowling balls.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have an eyelash and an anvil.
Exactly.
The anvil's going to hit the ground first.
But the scientists aren't even bothering with that part.
But if you're with, there's no atmosphere and there's just up in space, you see.
You're at the bottom of this, aren't you?
and I'm just saying the difference is there are bowling leagues, but there are no feather leagues, you see.
There's also a difference between humor and lack thereof.
Thanks a lot, Josh.
And I am trying to explain, since none of you understand science in this room.
No, we understand it.
Yeah. This is a fascinating study.
It's a nothing study.
It's already been.
Did somebody pay for that study?
They're in outer space doing it.
Oh. But there's no gravity in outer space.
Oh, it's very complicated. It involves involves electronic measurement. And,
yeah, because that's all we have in our story, so we don't really know what their
if you're trying, are you going to try the bowling ball experiment?
What is that?
If I can drop it on your head, I will.
You mean, am I going to drop a bowling ball and the same amount of feathers? And
yes, in a.
Of course, I'm not going to try it. It's already been. We have plenty of Haywood songs.
We
didn't need to do this.
They dropped them off the Leaning Tower of Pisa. That's the old theory on this.
What?
What's the?
Because it was at an angle. Is that what?
Yeah, they were able, and they shoved off the anvil and the ton of feathers. No, okay.
November will apparently be the best time to look at Uranus.
Any time's a good time for me to look at my Uranus.
According to CNET, stargazers have the best opportunity to see the blue ice giant as it will be closer to Earth this month.
I call it the old blue ice giant.
Uranus or Uranus will be as close to the Earth as it can possibly get at this time, making it appear larger and brighter in the sky than it does during the rest of the year.
Great.
Yeah.
Don't you have any respect for outer space? And do you have the app on your phone? You can hold it up and go, oh, look, there's Uranus.
No.
I guess if I want to see Uranus on your phone, it's in the photograph section.
No, yeah.
Uranus is technically visible to the naked eye under a dark sky and away from light pollution, but binoculars will likely
if
be
you want to
needed.
see Uranus, you just squat over a mirror.
When I went to school, by gosh, it was Uranus, okay? And that's how that's how I'm pronouncing it, of course.
Oh, we were Uranus all day long.
No, Uranus. We also always said Uranus.
I thought it was Uranus and then changed to Uranus later.
That's what I thought,
I think it's flip-flopped a bunch. It's just supposed to stop tomfoolery.
Right.
Doesn't work. Either way, you got a problem.
Sure. Either you're dealing with urine or you're dealing with Uranus.
Yeah, okay.
boy.
What would you rather deal with?
Urine.
If you got urine coming out of your anus, you got to go get that checked out.
That's tricky.
You got some wires crossed.
Yeah, that's really odd. That's probably a very specific fetish. Okay,
continuing with the
let her rip. You're locked and loaded. I'll be under the table.
Oh man, that is really something.
More from the Bob and Tom Science Desk, because I know you're on pins and needles. It could be the oldest teeth ever found. A group of fish fossils found in southern China include some very old teeth. They date back as much as 443 million years.
That's a long time.
At a time that scientists
these were Larry King's dentures. They're old, you see. The man, he was dead, but the dentures live on.
The oldest fish teeth belong to Abe Vigoda. He played fish and
the biggest teeth is still Gary Busey, ladies and gentlemen. Those were some big buckers. Those choppers are...
Scientists believe our backboned ancestors may have started evolving teeth and jaws about that time. These are the earliest solid evidence of jaws, according to a story that was published in the journal Nature.
Do you guys feel better about learning a little bit of science today?
We're not done.
Christy gave up. Audibly sighing.
A well-preserved baby saber-toothed cat mummy was discovered in Siberia.
Really?
I think is distracting.
Stop trying to sell it, okay?
No, because it's not like a cat mummy like some guy mummified a cat, right? It's a mummified.
It was naturally mummified?
Yeah, I think that's what they mean there.
Okay.
These extinct carnivores are distant relatives of modern big cats, and they are known for their long blade-like canines, which could measure up to 8 inches long.
Oh, yeah.
Believed to be the first known mummified saber-toothed cat, the creature was found with abundant fur and mummified flesh, with its face, forelimbs, paws, claws, and torso nearly intact.
How cool is that?
That's cool.
Like a saber-toothed, little baby saber-toothed tiger. Wouldn't you want, if you could get a saber-toothed kitty cat, wouldn't you get one?
Well, look, if this were in a museum, yes, I would look at it.
Michael Jackson's not around to buy that thing.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
In addition to extracting DNA from the 35,000-year-old mummy, scientists will make a detailed examination of its skeleton, muscles, and hair.
Maybe they can make one. Come on, I'm
Jurassic Park style.
Netflix, I'm talking to you, Joe Exotic. Give him a saber-toothed tiger. Wasn't he in the news, by the way?
Yeah, he's getting married in prison.
To one of the fellow inmates?
Yes.
Or? Okay.
Yes.
They do
love.
They do that?
Well, I don't know if they have to wait till they get out to get married. I didn't read.
They can probably get married in jail.
Honestly, I didn't read the story.
They have
just the
chaplains or
headline.
whatever, don't they?
Yeah, but that's fine. But then do they get to be roommates?
I doubt that. I don't think they can.
No, it's not.
Hey, fellas.
They don't get
It's not an apartment complex.
Yeah,
it's
they can't
prison.
They don't get conjugal visits or anything?
Here you go.
I think they're already doing that.
Joe Exotic has announced he's engaged to a fellow prison inmate.
That's great.
Jorge Marquez is 33.
Is he?
Yes.
So it's a May-December romance.
Now the quest of getting married in prison and getting him asylum, or we'll be leaving America when we both get out. Either way, I wish I'd met him a long time ago because he's from Mexico. I guess they're having some issues.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
All right. Well, let's wish these two kids a lot of.
Apparently,
Talk about anything.
they have filed official papers for a marriage license from the prison. They're waiting for approval. I don't know how this works.
Can you imagine the guards all standing
It has to be
talking about this?
Has to be approved by the warden and psychiatry.
Hey, Mary and Tina evidently going to get married over here.
And the chaplain. Before their license can be approved. It's apparently they are.
Is he going to get out? Wasn't he convicted of planning a murder?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm trying to remember. What was the saber-toothed tiger in the Flintstones? Was he the record player?
No, he was their pet, right?
Yeah, he was just their
Yeah,
pet.
he was the one.
The record player was like a bird.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't Fred have to put him out?
Yeah, and then he got locked out. Oh, no, then the Sabertooth went in.
It was basically the Jetson, the same intro they used for the Jetsons. Yeah. But a saber-toothed tiger and the Flintstones and a cat for I've lost your attention.
No, I'm listening.
Because Dino was their pet, but they also had the Sabertooth.
They had the saber-toothed tiger. It was like Pebbles and Bam Bam. Pets and kids, yeah.
I just think it's super cool that they found a little baby saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah, maybe it'll be on display at some point.
Maybe we can.
But it was naturally
clone
like mummified.
Yeah.
Yes, it wasn't
then
like
the
an
picture you can see the fur and everything.
Okay.
So we'll be looking forward to having that thing.
Now, if you drop a saber-toothed tiger from the Leaning Tower, beats over there.
Will it hit the same time as a bowling ball?
Well, yeah.
Well, if they wait.
Well, there are bowling leagues, but there are no saber-toothed tiger leagues. But you know what there are?
What?
There are professional football leagues, which brings us to our friends.
I understand words anymore.
Our friends at Prize Picks.
No, he talks like a man with a head injury. It's not her fault. But that's how good he is. He makes us think we're all crazy.
What does a bowling league have to do? But there's no feather league.
Really
That's what he said.
That was me. There are bowling leagues, but there are no saber-tooth tiger leagues. Oh, what an astute point. You effing maniac.
Well, you cut me down.
This is called gaslighting. the trick is
that's how skilled he. We all walk out going, I think we've lost our minds.
He's going to get fired today. That's all me.
And he sits in here twirling a pretend mustache.
You got a song? You got a song about that, Pat?
And then be like, hey, what are you doing after the show? You want to go to bed? No, I want to go be sane for 5 hours. Is that all right?
Lunch with me?
No.
No, God, no. Are you out of your mind? Anyway.
By the way, I forgot, there's going to be Joe Exotic is having a destination wedding.
There we go.
Yeah, it's in the exercise yard. That's, we're hoping to get in the tower, but the guns, they shoot from up there.
Let me tell you about Prize Picks. The best place to get real money sports action while watching football and all your favorite sports. Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to everybody. And the app is oh so easy to use. Just pick 2 or more players across any sport. Pick more or less on their projection. You could win up to 100 times your money. It's easy. Just decide more or less on each player's specific projection. For example, decide if Patrick Mahomes,
my man,
will have more or less than 1.5 passing touchdowns. You can mix and match your picks across football, basketball, hockey, and more to create your lineup. And Prize Picks even invented Flex Play, so you can still cash out even if one of your picks doesn't hit. And check out PrizePicks.com or just download the Prize Picks app today and use the code TOM to get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks to get $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. Must be present in certain states where it is lawful to wager. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Coming up, we have Today in History. I'll begin with a question for you, Josh.
Okay.
So brush up on your presidents. Okay. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say? Deep Heel Cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
I'm so sorry. Wow.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, it's Kenny Tarmac.
Kenny.
Hey, Shooter, we just landed.
Where are you?
I'm in ATL, just got in from FAT through MCO. Nothing like a red eye out of Fresno to start a Friday.
Wow.
I know. Hey, Chick, I was going to update you on my fantasy league.
Okay, go, man.
You won't believe who I got going this week. Damn, hang on a second, guys.
Oh, okay.
It's my sister buzzing in on my burner Bluetooth. You've reached the voicemail of Kenneth Tarmac. If this is his burnout sister asking to borrow money she'll never repay him, press 1. Just kidding, sis. What's up, Jimbo? Really? Well, I'm sorry, but well, to be honest, I never liked that damn dog. No, when he humped my J. Crew khakis at Thanksgiving, remember? Well, what does the vet say?
Oh, my gosh.
$6 grand? I'm just saying this dog is just like your Civic. You're upside down in it. You're breaking up. Move closer to a window. How many bras did he eat? Well, Mom told you about smoking your jazz cabbage in that tiny apartment. Sounds like
oh, boy.
Yeah, well, apparently I should become a vet because that's almost more than I make off commission as a Region 4 sales rep at Smear Corps. No, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying I'm not the one who got divorced, kept the dog, and then got fired from Quiznos. I don't know, Jed. Your dog's too ugly for a GoFundMe. Well, and not to mention, just think about the pitch. Please help save a dog named Keno. Yeah, those are good odds. So next dog, at least go with blackjack or craps. Hang on, Skyhag's coming over. We've already landed. What? It doesn't matter what position my tray table is in. I'm running numbers. Oh, ma'am, are you familiar with the McCurdy Award? I know you're doing your job, but unless you also happen to be a vet or can Venmo 6 G's to my stupid sister, get the hell out of my personal workspace. By the time we're about to have a Code 7, I'll call you for Phoenix.
Boy, he has a lot going on, doesn't he?
Oh, man.
When you become the Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So, for clarity's sake, Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal.
Yeah! More or less. Get it? More or less.
Woo! Party! Oh, okay, let's settle down. Because now, here's where I tell you how to become a Bob and Tom VIP. First, click on the link at bobandtom.com. Then, you'll figure it out.
Okay, once again, Josh has put them on over his... Okay, so now in the groin area there...
Well,
is
that looks ridiculous.
Whoa! Oh, is she turning it on? Sit back down. Now,
You know, this is why we have HD cameras.
Sadie has the remote control.
Mm-hmm.
And what does it give it? Caught in a crack? What's going on back there?
Okay.
You okay?
Okay, so are you prepared?
Now, Sadie, explain to me how the remote works.
Okay, so up to 20 feet away, which makes it really fun for a Valentine's Day date, out to dinner with your lover,
sure.
a little private. There's 3 different modes. There's
Right.
manual mode where I can just press a button and it will vibrate.
All right, there we go.
There's ambient mode where you can hold it up to a speaker and it'll pick up the bass from music.
Is that?
Or you can whisper sweet nothings into the mic like this.
Oh, my God.
Can you?
Oh,
so
Hey,
as she talks, it's vibrating?
Hey there, big
that's pretty
boy.
good.
So she could be in the next room on a phone.
Really? Here, I'm going to step over here.
Oh, okay. Now Sadie's leaving and walking away over to Chick's mic.
All right.
And
oh my God.
Oh, she's whispering.
Talking to him, yeah.
Does that feel pretty good?
Oh, yeah.
Let me try it.
Whisper sweet
Wait a
nothings.
second.
Now I've got to.
Oh, it's so.
He's going to be
So what do I
finished.
do? Do I just
No, it's
talk?
already doing it.
Hey, John.
Oh, no.
So it's vibrating to his voice.
What's going on?
It's as though your lips are up against me. Oh. Give it back to Sadie, please.
How about this? Is it? Oh, goodness.
You are on the iHeartRadio app, and hello, if you're listening right now, don't forget to do that. Grab the talkback button, say why you want to win tickets to see Rod and Cheap Trick.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. A little extra goofy today. I hope you've enjoyed this mess.
Sticky.
We had a great guest, Tom.
It is sticky.
No, I'm sticky, sorry.
What happened?
Spill some honey on you?
That honey thing, we have to get the squirter bottle.
Honey?
What's it in right now?
It's in this gigantic thing, and I just
You get the squirter bottle that looks like a little teddy bear?
Yeah, that thing. We need one of those. I'm tempted to put a little honey here, but my sore throat. Just treating it with the honey. Okay, time to meet our guest. He is comedian Alex Price. Once again, a very large man, 6'9", etc. And a big fellow.
Big guy.
This is the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. I know Alex, more or less. I mean, I've been around him a couple times, and I had totally forgot until he said the name Andy Kindler, and I went, oh, okay, so now
How do you forget a guy like Alex?
I don't know. Obviously, I'm suffering from...
I know why. I don't know if he wants me to tell him why. I know why.
Was I really drunk?
No, you... there was some edible brownies in the back. And I distinctly remember you going, how bad do you think this is going to be? And I go, I think you're going to be fine. And then I was standing at the back of the venue while Andy was on stage. And then you came right up to me and you go, I misjudged it. I got to go. And then you left before the end of the show.
I absolutely remember that. That's exactly right.
Now, you're a very big fellow.
Yes.
So do you have to, how do you gauge? Do you do the smokable when you do this?
Yeah, I smoke weed. I eat weed.
You eat it. That's what I'm saying. So chick wouldn't
change so much over the last like 10 years. I mean, edibles used to be brownies made by your deadhead uncle, and you never knew if they were even going to work. Now you can get like weed anything.
Right.
Like I got a tray of weed mac and cheese from this dispensary in Michigan one time, and I ate a small plate of that, and I got so messed up I couldn't drive, and I haven't said that since 9th grade.
Yeah, wow. What I don't get about that is do you get the munchies?
Yeah, that's the worst part.
You've already, but you've already eaten it.
Yeah. I brought that home. I'm a comedian who never grocery shops, never has food in his house. And so when I got the munchies and I got so messed up I couldn't drive, the only food I had left in my house was the rest of that mac and cheese.
Oh.
You know how when you're like lost at sea, they're like, hey, don't drink that water.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you're like, I'm so thirsty though.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, yeah.
Time now to review the day in history. I haven't looked at this.
Something about a president.
I know. I just knew there was a president. There we go. That's the one thing I've seen.
Is it Fillmore?
No. Okay, you're going to get this. I know you're going to get this. Josh, I'm going to throw this your way.
All right, I'll do my
He was born in 1831. He's most famous, of course, in contemporary culture because of a cat named after him.
Oh.
But I want to know, what was his middle name?
We're talking, of course, about James Garfield. James A. Garfield?
Yeah.
He loves James A. Garfield because he never refers to them. He always...
James Abram Garfield.
He didn't give me a chance to...
he always says the middle name.
Guess incorrectly.
Yeah. And we only celebrate his birthday on Mondays. So this year we're going to pass.
Ironic.
Yeah.
I thought it was Diane. It's Abram.
James Abram Garfield, absolutely. Happy birthday. We were just referencing Larry King.
Yes.
Sad that he's gone. I was always a big fan. But if you're missing him, he's still doing commercials. Have you seen the interview show that he does?
There are, infomercials still out there.
It's an infomercial with Larry King. I hope it's not a product about living long.
Yeah.
I got to work with him once. He was a great guy.
Oh, he's super nice. We talked to him. It's weird having him doing a commercial for some.
My dad said he was little.
He was a tiny little guy.
For some health.
He looked like a puppet.
Yeah, you're right. And I did it in his older years, too. So.
One of Chick's favorites, Dick Cavett, born in the state in 1936.
Love the Dickster. Time's running out for me to meet him. Yeah.
I'm currently reading one of his books.
He's got some good ones.
With a bunch of short little interviews, things. Happy birthday to Ted Turner.
Really good documentary on HBO about him right now. And I thought he had passed away, but he's not. He's 86 years old. I
thought he died too.
I did too.
Yeah, I couldn't find a death date on him if he has passed away.
Middle name again, Test. The very fine actor Adam Driver. Middle name?
Minnie.
Uber.
Oh.
Of course.
He's from South Bend.
That's not right.
Okay.
You're right.
Here's an easy one. I'll give this to you, comedian Alex Price. 1805, Meriwether Lewis and William Clark reached the Pacific Ocean. Who else was with them? Remember the name? Anyone?
Sacagawea?
Sacagawea is correct. Very good. Very good. Remember the name of their dog?
Their dog?
Bandit.
At one point, it was dinner, I think.
They did not eat the Newfoundland.
Oh,
that's good to know. The most important thing about today: 1863, Abraham Lincoln delivered the famous Gettysburg Address.
What was the name of their dog?
What was the name of the dog? I just spaced on it.
Bandit. It's not Bandit.
No, not Bandit, not Toto.
No, that was Johnny Quest. I'm sorry.
Yeah, very close. The Gettysburg Address delivered on this date. One of the great speeches, and brevity is the key to that one.
You think if you live in Gettysburg, everything's a Gettysburg Address. And
good job.
The dog's name was Seaman.
His what now?
Dog's name was Seaman.
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 Okay.
Well, that can't be right.
Hey, Meriwether, where's the peanut butter?
Multiple sources, yes.
How did they ask that dog to come over there?
Seaman, come.
All right, okay, sorry.
Come, Seaman.
What was your question again? Oh, if you live in Gettysburg, yeah.
Everything's an address.
What's your address in Gettysburg?
And if you drop residents from 10 feet and they don't land in a bunch of feathers.
Okay. Lastly, 1980.
Does Gettysburg have a saber-tooth team?
CBS banned the Calvin Klein jean ad featuring what famous actress?
Brooke Shields.
Brooke Shields is correct. Very good, very good. Oh, and lastly on this date, Milli Vanilli was stripped of their Grammy Award after it was found out they didn't sing a note on their album. But that's okay. This is the Bob and Tom Show.